I sure hope you're doing well. I've got a little snacky. Isn't he cute? He's the cutest little guy ever. I love him so much. And he's just such a little curious guy. He's got such a good little personality. He's so chill. That's the cool thing about balls is they're just so they're just so go with the flow, you know? He's like kind of chill with everything that happens. He's a really sweet little guy and I'm so happy to add him to the family. He's been sleeping under a rock. Hello, Blue. How are you today? So, yes, Big Mike, it is a snack. So, the funny thing about a ball python is it's basically like having a pet rock. They're not very, like, he will just stay here. He will just sit here, and this is where he wanted to go. This is where he wants to be, you know? Like, he'll just sit here and he'll be comfortable and, like, not really do anything. He's a pet rock snake. He is a snake that is a pet rock. Wait, but I did schedule a stream, I just scheduled it at a weird time. You could have been busy, Emma. I'm so sus. Thanks for popping in, Chris Rod. I'm glad you're here. Oh, Luna, do you have a service dog? That's so cool. Our ball pythons generally aren't expensive. This one was kind of expensive. Hello, cool anime girls. How are you? This one was a little bit expensive. Oh, he just got scared by my hair. Ugh, such a little baby. This one was a teensy bit expensive. He likes it there because it's warm. Oh god, he's down the shirt. Yep, he's in the shirt now. This is fine. Yeah. This is fine. I just have a fucking parasite. He's a cute little baby and I love him so much. He's so sweet. He's so curious. Oh, you have bad allergies? That sucks. I'm sorry about that. I missed you too, Chris Rod. I'm glad you're in here. I love him too. He's so sweet. A baby ball python will generally set you back $25 plus the enclosure and everything. I just got him. Isn't he cute? He's so freaked out by my hair. He doesn't like it when he's kind of nervous still. He's not too used to the new enclosure. I think he misses his brothers and sisters a little bit. How big will he get? He'll get about 5 to 6 feet long. His dad was a really big ball python, and so was his mom. So he'll get big and chonky, hopefully. Ball pythons tend to get thicker than they do longer. When are we playing Among Us? I don't know. I've got a snake now. I'm a mom now. I have responsibilities. I have responsibilities that involve a snack. Danger Noodle. Nope, rope. Yep, I brought him into Camelot stream last night and everybody called him a Danger Noodle. Ooh, so dangerous. So danger. Where is the danger? What is so, like, I could, like, touch my eye. Like, he's not gonna bite me. He's not gonna bite me. He's just, hello, Marco, how are you today? The snake gets to play video games today. The snake is the one playing the video games today. Was that a venom? That's not, is a ringneck snake's not venomous, right, Troy? So that was probably fine. He's got a little boop. How old is he? He's about 3 months old, I want to say. He's finally taking live on his own. I'm gonna try and get him on Frozen Thawed as much as I can. Hello, Mikey, how are you? He's such a cute little snack. He's so thick in his midsection right now. He's like getting really fat. Like, I think that's right where his meal from yesterday was. We're probably gonna do an art stream tonight. Hello, Neffy, how are you today? You're ready to laugh if he bit me. He's not going to, that's the thing. Ball pythons are so chill. Like, they're just chill little guys. He didn't come in. He didn't, like, he didn't show up, like a lot of, some people get their snakes mailed to them. But he was able to, like, I have a friend who's a breeder, so I was just able to, like, drive over and get him. Do I watch Snake Discovery? Yes, I do. They're the people that make me want a hog nose. Oh, little guy. Little guy. It's so scared. Play Among Us. Art stream, Bob Badger. It's probably going to be a digital art stream, so you're not going to get me in a wig. He's so cute. You're going to paint tonight? You absolutely should. I want to make some merch with this guy. Like, I want to make, like, a little, Am I going to get more? Right now I only have the enclosure for one. His enclosure's back there. You can see it, like, right there. Yeah, you can mail snakes. That's how most people get them. He's so cute. He's so cute. Let's see what he does if I put him on my head. Is he just fine with this? I think he's just okay with this. Oh, I got him yesterday. I got him yesterday. So, he hasn't... No, his name's Cannoli. Yes, his name's Cannoli. He's a little cannoli. He's a little roly cannoli. Are you getting ads? I thought I turned ads off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn them off. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. Connection terminated. Too cute. He's gonna get big and eat me. The biggest thing he's gonna ever eat is like a large mouse. He's never... No, he didn't influence me at all. I don't, I named him, my breeder actually suggested it because I was having a hard time coming up with a name for, like, a white snake. Because you can't name him after a white snake song, because they don't have very many songs that are good to name after. Do not mail random snakes to people, they will probably die. He's so cute. He's just a little ball. That's why they're called ball pythons, because when they're scared... they, like, tuck their head in and roll into a ball. I'm gonna see if I can get him to do it. Come on. Get scared. See? Get scared. See? When they just turn into a little scared ball when they're scared of stuff. He can wear himself as a hat, guys. Oh my god. He's got the cutest little snoot on the planet. Look how adorable he is. And he's like a really pretty pink color. He looks like a fake bagel. And he's like a gorgeous, like, pinkish white color, so I think he's gonna be pure white when he grows up. Because the pink tends to fade with time, which sucks, because he's so pink and so cute. And he's got a little orange freckle on his forehead, because he's not a real blue-eyed Lucy. And that's his, vent, right there. That's where he poops out of. He has not pooped for me yet, which is a good thing, because snake poop smells so bad. I hope he knows that I love him. Will he try to strangle or choke my finger? No, he doesn't have a very heavy eating response. Like, if you feed him, he literally just starts eating it. He doesn't try to choke it or anything. Paddington the hamster. I can't feed him right now. I don't have anything to feed him with, and he shouldn't eat for another week. It is my snack. He's my snack. I love him so much. He's my favorite thing. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Swaggy V. That's so sweet of you. He's gonna be a big boy one day. It's better to have him as babies because they learn to get handled. He's gonna be gorgeous one day. He's so tiny right now. He's just a little bracelet. Let's see if I can make him a bracelet. Come on. You never want to, force them to do anything they don't want to do. But generally, they're gonna want to do anything you ask them to do. Oh, I'm gonna make him some angel wings. And, Cody gets weirded out when he, like, shakes his head back, but he's just a little head shy right now, and eventually he'll learn not to be like that. He'll learn that people are okay, and I'm not gonna hurt him. Aw, thank you for subscribing, that's so sweet. Hello, Carrie, how are you today? He's not coming off of my wrist. This is fine. This is just what he does now. He's using himself as a bed. This is fine. This is okay. Okay, you're gonna have to come off my wrist eventually. He's tied himself in a knot, guys. He tied himself in a knot. What do I do? I'm a first-time mom. This is horrible. How are you today, Chris Rod? Are you having a good day? Oh, his tail is so cute. All of him is just so cute. Okay, you're gonna need to come off my wrist, little guy. He has tied himself in a very sturdy knot. Play a game with the snake. What can I feed him? Pinkies. Like, he's on pinkies right now. He might be able to take a fuzzy, but I'm not going to chance it too much. You bracelet python. He's so cute. No, literally, I wasn't going to let him have the entire enclosure because it's a little bit big for him. But, he just started, he climbed over the divider I made and, just hung on it. I got a picture of it because it was so weird. Like, he just decided that the enclosure... he wanted the rest of it. So, now he's got the entire enclosure. Like, he was just hanging on the divider I set up. Like, he hasn't pooped for me yet. They only poop, like, once a week. I'm having an absolutely great day. Fictional, Thank you for the blue boy. Well, I mean, it's a gift art, so like I'm gonna take my own time on it, okay? I don't like forcing myself to do art too much. But I do want to draw this little guy on Steam. Nice phone. It's a really crappy phone, actually. Thank you so much for the blue boy, and that makes Fictional Tome the top supporter of the freaking night. Pinkies? No, like, baby mice. Okay, so I'm gonna put him back in his enclosure because he's getting a little scared, and I need to handle him every day, but I've handled him a lot today, so I'm gonna put him back in his little rock, and you guys can watch me do that. Okay. He has one little rock that he likes to go in. It's his favorite place in the world. Immediately untangles and goes right into his little rock. Yeah, it's like gift art. It's like a gift. What am I going to be painting now? I'd like to draw a picture of the snake for some merchandise, maybe. Because then I could release some shirts with him. Like Holy Doly Cannoli or something like that. Do you guys think that would be a good shirt idea? No, Cannoli, he had to go home, guys. He went into his little rock. He's been sitting on, like, his little rock. That booty thick. Thanks here for us, Texas. He's so cute. He's the cutest snake in the entire world. But he's legitimately a pet rock. He is, like... if I get another snake, I'm probably going to get a Burmese python, because I want a really fat snake. I'm not going to live stream for 24 hours. I would die. Wait, Fictional Tome, you never... It is gift art, like... you've never... I don't really take art commissions, so, like, it's like a gift, right? Aw, thank you for the blue boy, Jefferson, and that makes Jefferson the top supporter of the night. No, if you commission me, I'll finish it sooner, but I don't take art commissions very much. Thank you so much, Jefferson. Basically. Ain't that right, Coddles? Snark. You missed the nudes? Well, he needs to thermal regulate. Aw, thank you, Ballard. Ballard comes in to be the top supporter of the night with a gold boy. That's so stinking sweet of you. Thank you so much. Guys, I don't think I can properly ever articulate how much this snake has completed me. I mean, he doesn't really do anything. Ballard slapped that. Jefferson only got to be the top boy for like a second. I'm sorry, Jefferson. And hey, Ballard's the top supporter of the week, too. That's crazy. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. I wonder if Keysteel's gonna pop in tonight. Get in a fight. I don't know if the Bluetooth works on this. So that means I'm gonna have to grab my charger. Which means later. Wait, why are you sad, Fictional? You're getting free art. Why are you sad? Don't be sad. It's free art. Free art makes me happy. Cannoli needs his own channel now. I'm probably gonna make a TikTok thing for my pets. Well, like, if he hangs out on me, then he'll, like, he likes to hang out around, like, snakes like to hang out around your neck. Don't expect too much. Snakes like your neck when they're hanging out around you because it's, like, the warmest spot that they really can access. What? Did Blake pop in thinking this was a no step on snack stream? Who allowed that? No, he eats people. He doesn't eat people. I mean, he might. I mean, actually, Cuddles, he doesn't even get big enough to eat a bunny. He's only gonna eat mices. Carrie, how are you doing today? Carrie, have you ever worked with a snake? What other pets do I have? I have 2 cats and a dog who will never be allowed in the same room as Cannoli if Cannoli's out of his cage. The cats have not noticed the cage at all, so I think they're still cool to be in my room. Aw, Rose, thank you so much. Rose comes in and throws down a freaking orange boy. Thank you so much. Rose, you've been a top supporter for Camelot before, right? Thank you for being in here, by the way. It's really awesome to see you. Iguana do. Snack, snack, snack. I do have a snack, snack, snack. He was out earlier, but I put him back in his thing because he was kind of just balling up, and I think he wanted to go back on his heat pad. I keep his heat mat at a, can you see? Can you see? Can you see? It's hanging up right there. I keep it at 90 degrees, and that's just his thermostat that's just his thermostat that's, like, taped to the wall. Aw, but thanks for popping in, Mango. Glad you're in here. Rose, I just want you to know that Cody and I appreciate literally everything that you do for us, and I think you're a very awesome person, and thank you so much for being in here. Goodbye, Mango, I love you. Oh, I need to stream Star Fox Adventures. I really need to, because, Crystal is hot. Crystal is very attractive. Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. That freaking sucks. I had a migraine all yesterday, and it sucked because I couldn't get any work done, because I've been working on, he needs to do his taxes. Who, Cody? Because yes! I didn't know you could file for an extension twice. It's your gift from Australia. Ooh, it's Australian money. That makes it fancy. So is it just a dollar bill flipped upside down? God, my jokes are bad. Wait, are you leaving, Mango? Wait, you? I love you, Mango. I'm sure you're handsome, Blake. I am absolutely sure of that. Yeah, I really like 28 Days Later. It's one of my favorite zombie movies. Guys, I had the weirdest dream last night. Please tell me you want to hear about my weird dream, because I've told literally everybody about it. It's about 50 cents. I'm sure Australian monies is cool, though. I've had a lot of commissioners from Australia, so, like, the conversion rates were kind of irritating for me, because I'd give them a quote, and they'd be like, awesome, and then I'd be like, it's American monies, and they were like, never mind. Hello, Wolf, how are you today? Like, do you guys ever have a dream so weird, it just, like, sticks with you? Aw, thank you for the Blue Boy fictional tome, it's so stinking sweet. I think you mean venomous, Jefferson. Snakes have venom, they don't have poison. Thank you so much for the hippo fictional, it's so sweet of you. Oh yeah, I was talking to Rose. Mango, we appreciate you too, you're so sweet and you've done so many cute little drawings for us. Cannoli needs to do his taxes. Absolutely. He absolutely needs to do his taxes. I mean, Cody needs to do his taxes too, but Cannoli too. Okay, so, dream. Super weird. I don't know if it means something or not, but, so, thank you, Fictional, for the Blue Boy, that's so sweet of you. You guys are so nice. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being in here and hanging out with me today. I was having okay, so, dream. Wouldn't want either in your body. Exactly, Jefferson. Damn duct tape dreams, exactly. So, in my dream, I did show Cannoli live on stream. Koalas are poisonous. They have a poison gland. Anyways, God, distractions. So, in it, I was in a school. It literally starts like a creepypasta. Like, in it, I was in, like, a college that was, like, thanks for popping in, ToonCat. I'm glad you were in here. Oh, okay, so you're non-binary now. Okay, I'll try and remember that, Mango. I don't really refer to people. I still call people dude. I hope you don't mind if I call you dude. Like, just tell me if you're cool or not cool with it then. Oh, that's so sweet, Mango. Like, I have a chest binder, and that thing is the shit. It gets rid of the tits all the way. It's awesome. So, Fictional has requested the dream. So, in it, I was in a university, and the tagline was basically, the tagline was basically that it opens up your mind. It opened up your mind. Like, the university was made to unlock pieces of your brain that you never even knew were there. So, I went to a class, like, it had some, extracurricular sort of activities that didn't, involve college, like, that didn't involve your actual colleges. That didn't involve your actual colleges, it involved, like, you know, like a CE event, just something that weren't your classes, but it was just a thing you could go to. And this one was called, like a Datsun? This one was called, like, The Truth About Christianity, or, like, False Prophets, or something like that. it had a name sort of like that. Aw, thank you so much, Mitch. Mitch comes in and slaps down an orange boy and decides to be the top supporter of the night. I hope you want to hear about my stream, though, Mitch. Thank you so stinking much for the orange boy. That's so stinking sweet of you. My mom did go to college. She has 2 degrees. She has 2 degrees. She has a teaching and a business degree, and she's used both of them to flourish her career, and now my parents are rich. But whatever. But whatever, that doesn't involve me because they don't give me money. So, actually they take money from me because I got a loan from them a while ago, so my dad takes $100 a month from me. Whatever! Back to the dream. So, I go to this class that's called, like, The Truth About Christianity or something, and it's outside, and this is a dream, by the way, to people who are just popping in, and there's a large drained pool, or like a drainage ditch, just a cement concave structure in the ground, and, the class is on one side and the teacher is on the other. And the teacher starts talking about how Christianity is a falsehood. It's not real. It was created to anger the true God, or something like that. No, here for us, Texas, no. So, it was here for, like, it was created to anger the true God. And as he's talking, a figure starts to emerge from the pool. And at first, she sort of looks like, I have a useless degree as well. At first, she sort of looks like a Hindu goddess. Like, she had blue skin, and she looked, and several arms jutting out, and she looked pissed the fuck off. Like, she looked fucking angry. So, this really happened. It actually happened. No, she looks mad. But as he's talking about how Christianity isn't even real, I love you too, Mango. Thanks for popping in. That's so sweet of you. As he's talking about, the falsehoods, she starts to shift into this manticore-like creature. It looks like a mixture of like a boar or a bear or a lion or something, just a masculine animal face, horns, large gorilla-like arms, bat wings, and it didn't have hind legs. It had a tail, like a spiked snake tail. And this was apparently the true God. It was completely fucking feral. Like, it was angry, and it couldn't speak, but it had great power that you couldn't even comprehend. And as he spoke, of the symbols of Christianity angering this god, people who were wearing crosses, the crosses began to burn their skin and they had to tear them off. And people with tattoos of crosses, their skin melted off. And he said that marriage wasn't actually sacred, and people wearing wedding rings, their entire hand, their finger burnt off and fell when the rings dropped to the ground, making a clinking sound. So, and as he spoke, he said that the truth was so sacred, you're never supposed to speak it, and people who had spoken the truth's tongues burnt out of their mouth, and the right to bear, something about bearing witness, he said something about bearing witness, I can't really remember, but people went blind. And suddenly I was a third party in this dream, watching what was happening, kind of like a movie where I knew that I was blind, but I could still see everything that was going on, you know? So as he spoke, people started to lose. This is still the dream, guys. This is still a dream. This is a dream that happened. And as he was talking, people started to lose limbs. Like, arms were falling off. Suddenly, it was just a group of crippled people. One person still remained generally intact, and he told us in a building sort of about 100 yards away we could get our limbs back. So the crowd sort of hobbles over there, and the one who was still fairly intact, which I think meant he was a sinner or something, I don't know, fucking symbolism or some shit. He told them, like, they got to the building, and I didn't see what was in the building, but arms started to attach to these people. Arms and legs and eyeballs attached to these people at strange angles, alien. It didn't make sense the way that it was working, and they were turning into something else. It was almost like they were becoming, like, Half-Life type zombies or creatures from Dead Space, where they no longer were symmetrical. Like, legs were jutting out where arms should be, and, like, new eyes were growing in, and tumors were sprouting out, and they could still move, but not in a human way. And they looked like monsters. They had become disciples of this new god. And then, like, there was also a mother and a child, and their arms were, like, sutured together at the wrist. And I don't know what any of this symbolism means, but it was the weirdest fucking dream I've ever had, and I needed to tell you about it. Literally some Silent Hill shit or, like, a creepypasta or something. I mean, I think they were basic... like, it was a weird fucking dream. And the only reason I remember it is because when I woke up from it, I was like, holy shit, that was weird. And then I wrote it down on a notepad. And I spelt false wrong at the beginning, so instead of calling it false prophets, I called it failed prophets, so whatever. This is so much more detailed than me explaining the Call of Cthulhu. So a guy died, and then another guy died, and then Cthulhu happened. That's the Call of Cthulhu. So, it felt very Silent Hill. But also, I feel like this could become a really interesting story, where it turns out that Christianity is something that is true, and every religion is something that is true. But in reality, it is the escape from the feral, where every sin is sort of escaping ourselves, making us escape from the animalistic side of ourselves. I don't know what kind of phone I have. And the thing is, I have a lot of stories that deal with God symbolism, and I sort of understand where some of this came from, because I'm working on a lot of books that detail what it is to be human, and I already have several books that have Lovecraftian gods in them. I wasn't mad at you, fictional. I just had a really fucking weird dream. So, like, I've always been interested in body horror. And, recently I've been learning about axolotls with, like, tails that come from other tails. With, like, tails that come from other axolotls. So I'm wondering if this was just a culmination of a bunch of ideas I've had. Too many shrooms made you see stuff like this. I haven't had shrooms before, but I did have a really bad trip on some, like, pot tea. And that was terrible. Just wait for the sequel dream. I don't want a sequel dream. Because, like, do you ever have a dream that kind of continues itself? Because, I remember I had gotten back from the class and, like, nothing had really happened. And, like, I went to the dean of students and I was like, I think the teacher gave us drugs or something like that. Because I was trying to get the fuck out of this university. Because if this is what opening your mind is up is like, it's not how I want to do it. And my friend Anna was there and we crashed a car into a tree. Pure tiny badger. I've had different dreams like this before. I have had him. I had him on camera earlier. I'll go grab him now. He's probably still under his rock. He is probably very much so still under his rock. You little guy. I did have a weird dream, though. We have had a snake on camera. He was here earlier. But, he wanted to be in his little cage. He wanted to be on his little warm spot. I love him so much. He's the best snake ever. So anyways, that's the story of how I had a dream with Lovecraftian nightmares in it. Also, I think he drowned in the dream. No, this is all snake stream. Cat Foo, I do that too sometimes. I like to try and have lucid dreams. And for me, how old is the snake? 3 months old. You've been waiting on this for so long. Please no. Okay, if someone does an Inception on me, I will immediately get lost. I feel like Inception would be very dangerous for me because I have weird fucking dreams. The delightfully insane tiny badger, pretty much. I think everybody tends to have really weird dreams. Little wet noodle. Boop. Yeah, you get a little boop. He's literally a naked snake. He just looks like he does have scales. How do you lucid dream? The way that I've always been able to do it is if I go to sleep, if I wake up from a sleep and then I, like, go back to sleep, but try to keep myself conscious the entire time. Like, I have to exercise my mind so that I don't fall into sleep. Because once you hit REM sleep, you're not supposed to be conscious during it. And then I kind of wind up in this state where, I know that I'm dreaming, but the dream is very fragile. Hello, Scarab. How are you today? Do you like my snack? Spin the top and see if it stops. I'm not gonna hurt my snake. Thanks for popping in, Scarab. It's good to see you in here. Thanks for popping in, Blue. Good to see you in here. Where have you been? I didn't accidentally get high, but I definitely got too high. The snake is just fine with being here. He's like a very chill snake. I think most ball pythons are known for being very chill, but he's just a very chill snake. Hey, little guy. He's falling. He's falling. This bracelet is so real. You can't type, Mikey. I love you. Thanks for... I'm glad you're in here. Cody's not here right now. He's out with the boys. He's like so... It's so... I don't understand how a snake moves. I don't get it. It's so weird to feel a snake move in your hand. How long do these live for? He'll probably live for 14 to 20 years if he has good care. If I'm a good snake owner, he should live a very long time and have a prosperous life. What the fuck word am I thinking of? Whatever. Hello, Leogen. I've tried to lucid dream, but even when I know I'm dreaming, my attempts to affect things fail. Then again, my dreams tend to be depressingly real. Really, Leogen? Because when I know I'm dreaming, I can generally affect things. Like, for some reason when I'm dreaming, I always want to, like, ride a dragon. I always want a dragon to show up and just fly around on it. And generally, I can't spawn a dragon, but, like, lifespan, yeah. Lifespan. They grip the ground with their stomach muscles. God, he's got better abs than I do. We're gonna get abs together, little guy. Tummy muscles. Little tummy muscles. Plus, Ultraman, have you tried the anime filter yet? Why do you hate your dreams, Ballard? Oh, it's sad that you hate your dreams. Thank you for the green boy, by the way, Leogen. The way that my lucid dreams work usually is I wake up in my room, and I have to get out of the house for the dream to start. He is the cutest little snake in the world. Want to see his little face? He's got the cutest little puppy dog face in the entire world. Look how cute he is. Isn't he the best? Oh, I love him so much. Hey, Nadia, what's up? Please lock on the snake. Look at the snake. Oh. Plus Ultraman, I feel like, okay, so for some reason, every like TikToker that I follow that's black, they say that they look like exactly like a Boondocks killer, like a Boondocks character, and I don't disagree. He just a vibin' boy. And I think it's because there's not a lot of black characters in anime, so like, no, that you don't really have like a point of reference, and Boondocks is the closest thing to like an African-American character in anime that most people have seen. But they do tend to look like Boondocks characters. It's so funny. I look like, when I use the filter, aw, thank you so much for the pink boy. It's a little happy Sheevy. Look at it, Cannoli. It's a little happy. Thank you so much. That's so stinking sweet of you. He's the chillest snack in the entire world. I love him so much. Thank you so much, Ballard. Adam, you're the best. Thank you so much. That's way too stinking sweet of you. And guys, it's my favorites are the Sheebies. He's not a dog. Bork, bork. Does he do any tricks? He eats. He can eat pretty well. That's pretty impressive. Thank you so much, Adam. That's way too stinking sweet of you. Pink boy. And my snack's a pink boy, so it works. Shots. Everybody shots. Okay, I'll open a new beer for you. Okay, Cannoli, where can I put you? Sure, why not? That's a good spot for you. You good in there? I feel like I don't want to do this anywhere near my snake. Shots. The snake is not allowed to eat pizza. It's not part of his balanced diet. Pizza needs more calcium. Hello, Cannoli. Holy Cannoli. Am I going to be the next Jake the Snake? I want to be Macho Man Randy Savage. Okay, plus Ultraman, I completely agree with you. Was that the one character you showed me? Because, that one character you showed me looked so fucking good. The best spots. Thank you so much, Ballard. That's way too stinking sweet of you. So, are you good? Are you okay, little guy? You're, like, falling down. Sabrina, that's a terrifying dream. Maybe you had the dream because you had a stomachache. He's literally just a living accessory. What do I feed my snake? Frozen thawed. That's what he's gonna be on once he once he learns to like them. You're not right, little guy. You're not right. He's so perfect. I love him so much. I wish that they would make, like, little ball python carriers. I turned a bad... No, I need to see that. That sounds exactly like something I would love. I turned a bad creepypasta into a bad rap. I'm a snack. He's a snack. He doesn't even know where he's going. Would you like to go to the microphone? Yes. Yes. Everything is going according to his plan. What his plan is, he's not very sure. He doesn't really know what he's trying to do, but he's definitely trying to do something. Can you guys hear him sliding across the microphone? I just wonder if that's making noise. Hello, you are just a... Is your name just comma? Is your name just an apostrophe? Okay, are you good? Where are you going? What are you trying to achieve here? He doing an explore. He uses his tail as an anchor. It's so freaking cute. Has he tried to squeeze me? No, he doesn't. He's not gonna constrict me because he doesn't have a very fast... He doesn't even have an eating response when he's eating. He doesn't really try to, like, constrict anything. You hear no snake on the mic. Okay. Holding a snake is so weird because you're just like, I don't feel weight on me anymore. Better find him. You don't even know if I'm on the channel. You can't see anything. Have you tried turning on the lights? He's getting comfortable. He's trying to find a comfy spot to be on. He's so cute. I love him so much. He's officially my favorite thing. Except for Mal. I like Mal a lot, too. Carrie, was I in the dream? Do you guys ever dream about people you don't actually know? I think I had a dream that involved Fanta once. I guess I'm a simp for snakes, then. He be silent. How does he even, like, move? I just don't understand it. Mikey, are you okay? Oh, you're talking about the name of your channel. Okay. Doggy gonna get jelly, lol. No, Mal's also my favorite thing, and so is Sushi and Thor. But God, I love this snake. Like, the animals aren't allowed around him, and I think Mal got a little freaked out by it, because when I brought him inside, Mal started sniffing the bag, and he was like, what was this? Hello, Tiny Fluffer, how are you today? I'm glad you like my fursuits. I'm gonna be fixing up the Cherry Blossom fursuit soon, and I want to make an axolotl fursuit really bad. I feel like the snake and I are very similar skin tones. One time, do you guys ever have dreams and, like, someone in the dream does something to make you mad, and you're, like, kind of mad at that person in real life? Nothing, watch it, Eduardito? What's my son? No, his name's Cannoli. I'm glad you're doing well, Tiny Fluffer. Your little angel dragon thingy looks so cute. Like somebody was clearly in the dream, but where were they? Where'd they go? I don't know where they went. I hope they went somewhere nice. Because Mal could definitely smell him. Like, I think Mal smells that something's up when he walks in here. Like, he gets really interested in his bedding. Also, the Among Us video was not clickbait. That's like saying that iDubbbz's Jake Paul video was clickbait. It was more of just, I don't want to play Among Us. Hello, Bowsette. How are you, sexy? I can't do a 24-hour live stream Cannoli cam. He'd probably like that. His name is Cannoli. Yes! Like holy doly cannoli. Holy doly. Holy moly cannoli. Beef minestrone. That'd be cute. Is that the song from Lion King Riverwolf Plays? I'm so excited for your anime filter face. I took a video of Cody with the anime filter face, and he looks like All Might, as we probably would have guessed. Don't you have facial hair? God, you look like you play a detective in that picture, plus Ultraman. So Among Us is actually fun to watch. I was clearly playing Among Us, guys. I was obviously playing Among Us. I feel like clickbait is when you're expecting, like, a very specific thing, and then you click on it and it's kind of the thing, but not really. Like, I feel like clickbait isn't when you click on something and get something completely different than what you were expecting. That's more of just like a troll, you know? Does Cody like Cannoli? He likes him a lot. While Cody was sleeping, I put Cannoli on his chest. I've been doing good, Miss Anime. I hope you've been doing good. Thank you, Bowsette. I love him so much. That cat in the box always looks like something from Neku Atsumi, which is just a stupid phone game that I absolutely adore. My nose has gotten so red right here. Am I blushing? Did someone make me blush? It was probably Bowsette. You want to play with my snake? He's literally... Just don't use him. He's not silly putty, though. He is not silly putty. Deception. Yeah, Cody was able to pre-order the Xbox today. I don't know if he's getting it to, like, actually have it, though, or to give it away. I really do like social deception games, so I think I'll like Among Us. Exactly. It's like saying that I'm pregnant, and you're not really pregnant. Were you expecting me to do a cannoli? Oh, you were expecting me to make cannolis. How big are his teeth? Very tiny. But they're suture. They're like backwards. They're like that. They're like hooked. I haven't really seen his teeth yet. He hasn't opened his mouth yet. Is he okay? I don't think I've seen him open his mouth. I love what forces of destructions that cats are. Such forces. You just didn't get your facial hair, I guess, plus Ultraman. Clickbait is the tiny badger wardrobe malfunction because you're expecting to see something and you see nothing. Join the PC master race. I have a PC! It's just everyone's gonna want consoles too. So pretty, can't get away. I've never played Raft. I've never seen anything about it either. Snake yawning is terrifying. I think it's adorable. It jumped to some views. Good. People want to see me naked, I guess. That's great. It's great that people want to see me with no clothes on, I guess. Hello, Michelle. How are you today? And snack. Yep, there's a snack now. Pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bulge from across the floor. Nuzzles your Nike Wucky Murty hee hee. Exactly, like, the thing is, like, you can have a PC and still want other games, too. Oh. You came for the snake. And you stayed for the snake, I sure hope you did. When can we pre-order Monster Hunter? I will definitely grab I don't like pre-ordering games because I hate pre-orders. Oh no, she's driving without her license. Enslaved Noodle. I freed her, but at what cost? I might have heard that song Here for Us, Texas, but I'm an idiot. So I don't really recognize things as music unless I hear them as music. You can make it even more clickbaity. Just put boobs in the tag. I'll get some kids in there. What kind of ball python is Cannoli? Cannoli is he's a ball python. He's a banana champagne pastel morph, which is a interesting morph because champagne mutes every snake differently. I think World of Warcraft never came to consoles because consoles weren't necessarily powerful enough for it at first, and then it just never caught on. I don't know a lot of MMORPGs for console. You guys could probably name them before I could. But I think MMORPGs tend to just appeal to PC people more. Because when I play a video game personally, I like to be the biggest, strongest, toughest person around, you know? Your knees falling. Okay, literally, I feel like when I get pins and needles from, like, things falling asleep, it literally just feels like static. Aw, thank you, Bowsette. Is he supposed to drink water? Because he hasn't gone near his water bowl in the past 2 days. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Would you like to use my hand as a platform? Fat guy boobs. Yes, by the way, guys, Plus Ultraman is my dad. No, he's not. We look nothing alike. And he's younger than me. But that was kind of the joke, because that was kind of the joke at our school, because we were always hanging out together and he was so much bigger than me. He's my dad. I wasn't even naked. My bra just came undone, like, on stream, and I had to clip it back. Hello, Christina Yazzie. How are you today? How'd I get him? I have a buddy who breeds them, and this one was bred with about 2 other white snakes in his clutch, and I don't know how much white he's going to retain into the future, but I would like him to stay this really pure, like, pinkish white, you know? He might develop some yellow over time just because of the banana morph in the inside of him, but hopefully that champagne's muted enough stuff so that he stays just a little white snake. Your knees update. Need an update. That's why they tingle. Update my knees. You remember the bra malfunction stream? That was terrible for me. I'm surprised nobody saw anything, honestly. Good night, Tiny Fluffer. Thanks for popping in here. I'm glad you were in here. I always love seeing angel dragons. They're so cute. Also, I feel like pins and needles just feels like literal TV static in my leg. And, I was really nervous about getting a snake because, there's some people that act like they are God's gift to animal keeping, and they will, like, get super mad at you for very small things. Like, he's in a very large tank right now, but I cannot keep him in a smaller tank because when I blocked off the tank, he kept moving the little block that I put in there, and he could slide around the other side, so I didn't want him to get stuck on the other half of the tank, so I just put it out and let him have the whole tank, but filled it up with a bunch of crap. And there are some people that have already told me that that is not a good idea and that he's gonna die and never eat again, and I'm just like, it's fine. He has a warm, he has a cold, he has all the water he needs, he has his moisture box. There are just some people who don't know. Kids looking up Fall Guys and seeing a snack like, oh yeah, I forgot to untag Fall Guys from my stream. Bearded dragon breeders. God. I never understood that pet TikTok is the most toxic place you can be in the world. Like, he's like, obviously alive. He's a good chonky size. He's eating happily. Like, as long as he has clean sheds, he's pooping, and he's eating, he's doing everything a snake needs to do, you know? I love the albino morph, and I love any kind of morph that reduces the snake, and everyone loves gotta have it, so those look gorgeous too. Snake morphs are so freaking confusing. Like, there's not even a name for this guy's morph, it's just like 5 things that go into him, and everyone's like, yep, that's what they're called. And he's a fairly, not common morph, and I got him for a fucking steal. I got him for $300, which, he should rightly be $500. But, the snake wants to play. Yeah, he's just crawling around. I think he's trying to find a warm spot right now. The last snake you were around was a huge ball python. Probably a Burmese or a retic. Burmese tend to be nicer, so it's probably a Burmese. I am going to make Cannoli a little angel snake. I'm going to make him some angel wings. Thank you so much, Tiny Fluffer. Thanks for popping back in. Dang, that's cheap. It was very cheap for this morph. Like, he's got so many cool genes in him. And the reason he's so cheap is because my buddy's in the area, and my buddy's still going to be able to use him for breeding purposes if he wants to. You shall go. Good night, Sabrina. Thanks for popping in. You don't know anything about snakes. I mean, $300 is a lot of money to spend on literally anything, but he was pretty cheap considering he's a pure white snake. White snakes tend to get really expensive. They can get up to $700. Does he hiss? He's never hissed. Neither of his parents have both of his parents are really chill, so I think he's going to be a really chill snake too. And this is actually really good for him, for me to be, like, handling him and, like, playing with him, not really playing with him, obviously, but like just letting him crawl around and understand I am not going to eat you. Because once he figures out that I'm not going to eat him, then he's like going to be a lot more cool around me, you know? Bless the little cutie. He's so cute. He's the cutest guy in the entire world. I just wish people were less gatekeepy about animals. Because if you've ever watched, like, there's literally people who would tell you that you shouldn't get this snake because you're not smart enough to keep it. And it's like, you don't know how smart I am about keeping snakes, you know? Here he goes again on his own. I was conceived to a white snake song. No, that's a joke. I think that's a Family Guy joke. Hello, Ultra. How are you today? The snake and I are the same color. We are the same color of pale and pink. I'm not gonna eat him. No. Why did you flinch at that? I'm not gonna eat you. Well, they like, the thing is, the only thing that a snake is going to encounter in the wild is a predator. So if you pick him up, gotta get him a girlfriend one day, a thick, sexy snake that he can put his, baby juice in. Literally just noticed the Gyarados in the background. His name is, I haven't named the Gyarados, actually. What should I name the Gyarados in the background? He's gonna have a sexy girlfriend, a big titty snack girlfriend, with, probably a very short tail. I don't know. Also, something cute is they have these little hooks on their, like, next to their vent, and apparently that's just from where they used to have, please focus, that's just from where they used to have legs. Focus. He's trying to crawl behind my computer. He probably seeks the worms. Corn snakes and ball pythons tend to be the easiest to take care of. Make you want a snake. They're so cute! And they're pretty low maintenance pets. As long as you're fine feeding them mice, then, like, they're gonna be an awesome pet. Big titty snake girlfriend. Interesting. I don't know where the titties on a snake would be located, but I'm sure they have them somewhere. Like, that's how you know if a snake is attractive or not, right? The snake evolution. Can I get him a... Yes, exactly. He's gonna get a little Naga for a girlfriend. Guillermo! Guillermo is a good name. Geronimo, that's good. I like Guillermo, though. Do you guys like Guillermo? We can name him after the guy from What We Do in the Shadows, which I finally watched. He's not really a danger noodle, because if you boop him in the snoot, look, he's not gonna eat at me. Mice are cuter than snakes. Darn it. There are egg-eating snakes, but those can be really finicky to take care of and tend to be kind of aggressive. There's legless lizards, kind of the same issue, but they eat cat food. Your snake might be gay. Who knows? He's very pink. I don't care if he's gay, because I'm gonna love him anyway he is. So, January. What about January? Guys, did you know that flights to Vegas right now from Atlanta are $130? What? That's how much we paid for our flight to Vegas. He's so cute. He's got a little puppy dog face. He's so cute. I love him more than life itself. Forbidden scaly noodle. Isn't that right, Mitch? He's just so cute. Oh, I love him so much. He's the perfect little pet. The thing is, with Frozen Thawed, like, the mouse has already been humanely euthanized, so there's less of the moral debate about it, I guess. You support snake gender equality. I do, too. How do we find out if animals gay? I think, we only observe animals being gay in captivity, that and bonobos, but those are basically humans minus, like, a little bit of brain. So, he's got a little puppy. It would be called a puppy snack face. That's what he's got. He's just literally a plop. I love him so much. I like that you wrote 12 inches so that they felt the need to suppress that, because apparently if you're talking about 12-inch things, you shouldn't be talking. Oh, maybe they said because boobs. Okay, so for a regular snake, the boobs would be located probably right there. What do you guys think? Boobs right there? God, you are so strong. He's able to just lift his little head all the way up there. Yep, no risk of parasites, no risk of the thing fighting back, which a Pinky's not gonna fight back, but go with Del Toro for the first name. Thank you, Chloe. I love you. Guillermo. I love the name Guillermo. I really only know Guillermo del Toro and the guy from What We Do in the Shadows, though. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't watched What We Do in the Shadows, Hilarious show. Jefferson, were you there? Dark Crystal. What? Dark Crystal got canceled? Since when? What? They were doing the second season. Snack boobs matter. I can't believe it got canceled. That sucks. Dark Crystal was my childhood. Like, I was literally talking earlier about how, like, if you get male nipples grafted onto your current boobs, would I be allowed to show my boobs if they were dude nipples? Because dude nipples are allowed, right? And, like, the entire boob minus the nipple is allowed, right? He was in Sin City. Well, tell your freaky mom I said hi, Toon Cat. Where are you going? I think he's just like, I am on a road to nowhere right now. How did it get an Emmy and cancel on the same day? My new snack is still great, isn't he? Nadia is such a good character, Ballard. Oh my god. Cody's favorite character is, I don't remember the names. I don't remember the names of characters. It's one of my biggest character flaws, literally. Cody likes the, you know, the old school Romanian vampire. Cody likes him a lot. And I like Nadia a lot, because she's just so, I like it when a character can be overly sexualized and not dressed in over-sexual clothing, you know? I love it when a character can, like, sort of portray different traits like that. Aggressively switches back to stream tab. Basically. Naked snacks. Naked snacks. All you get that's naked today is a noodle. I did show off his vent, though, which is, is that... He's very young. Is that a lie allowed? He's not piebald. He is a champagne banana pastel. I want a piebald snake really bad, though. Those would be so pretty. And he's got blue eyes, but he's not a blue-eyed leucistic, weirdly enough. Like, the very tippity top of his eye is blue. Can't really see. Yeah, you can kind of see. Very tippity top of his eye is blue. You can't show him... Oh, so you can... You like my living. Oh, did the doll die? The doll didn't die, right? I think it was still kind of alive in the last episode. I'm sad that Dark Crystal got canceled. It's gonna make me really sad. Your mom stole the TV. How did your mom steal an entire TV? Scarlett Johansson is a very sexy woman. Alright, I'm gonna put him back in his cage and go pee. He's such a precious baby. I mean, he can't go pee with me, right? There's animals outside. I'm gonna put him back in his cage. By the way, Ballard is the top supporter of the day and the month. Everyone give Ballard a round of applause while I go pee. Aw, thanks for popping in, Miss Anime. I love you. Okay, go back in your... Do you want to go in the wet spot? I just want you to know you can go in there. I want you to know that that's an option. Okay, don't want to go in there? Alright, go back here. Meow. What's up, pretty boy? returned. I'm back. Hello, friends. You guys are great. Wait, snakes have ears. Snakes can hear. Snakes can hear stuff. Snakes absolutely can hear stuff. Just because they don't have ear holes doesn't mean they're deaf. Let's get some F's in the chat. They do rely a lot more on scent and smell, but they can hear stuff. Where can we share stories? I guess here. I guess do people just get political when I go to the bathroom? You guys know I don't like politics because I'm scared of them. Yeah, I think it's the same director, Mitch, which makes a lot of sense. Sound is vibration. Yep. They have holes. F's in the chat. All around. This is for Ballard. This is for Adam. No politics in chat unless I say so, when I'm really, really drunk and probably about to espout a dumb opinion. But apparently I was wrong about catgirls being furries. Which I still think catgirls are furries. If you are attracted to someone who has an animal-like characteristic, I'm sorry, you're a furry. And that's not a bad thing. I guess, but we hear vibrations too. Snakes can hear! Snakes can hear! Snakes can hear stuff, guys. Cannoli can absolutely hear stuff. Vote for Pedro. That's the only politics I allow in these parts. Just kidding. Dumb opinions are politics. Basically, that's what life has become. It's fine. My forehead is so sweaty. Why am I such a, just a juicy girl? I did wash my hands, by the way. You should wash your hands after holding around a snake, because they poop on themselves, and that's how you get salmonella. Wait, they won't allow dude nipples? Dude nipples should be fine. Girl nipples should be fine. Guys are allowed to walk around shirtless. What? I've had a very similar debate with my friends where I say, exactly, catgirls are mutant furries. Tiny 2020. I'd be a terrible president. Oh my god. I'd just give everyone free ice cream. What am I gonna draw today? Same thing I draw every night. Pinky. I just put him back in his... I'll show you a picture on my phone. That's my snake on my phone. I don't want to take him out of his cage too much, because I want him to think that his cage is, his safe spot, you know? So, and he hasn't gotten very used to his enclosure yet, so I don't want to keep taking him in and out of it, because it's going to kind of make him scared of his enclosure, I think. I forgot the comma. Darn it. Darn it. What the fuck is he doing? Do you guys see him over there? What is he doing? What is he doing over there? He's just... What are you doing, little guy? What are you doing, you little roly-poly cannoli? Oh my god. What are you doing? These guys aren't arboreal. I took him out because he wasn't in his hide. And he was trying to climb up the walls. I guess he's just, curious right now. Are you trying to thermoregulate? What were you doing up there? What does he want? I just heard, squeaking over there, and he was climbing on a ceramic pumpkin. Plotting his escape and Cody's murder. It's a good thing that he can't get out of his, enclosure, good thing. His enclosure is very well made, and it has about 3 locking mechanisms on it, and the top part doesn't come out at all. He wants mommy to hold him. Yeah. He just wants a little snug is all. He just wants to be snugged. You okay, little guy? What if we don't have nipples? Would we be allowed to see boob parts if they didn't have nipples, or would the entire boob be considered raunchy? Just like the entire uncovered boob. Double O Snicko. Don't step on... No step on Snack Destroyer. No step on Snack. He saw you come back, Mango. Exactly. So, you got lucky. I got to take the snake back out. So, like, can they cover the nipples with fake nipples? Isn't he adorable? I love him so much. And he's trying to climb his enclosure, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. He's got a lot of fast, curious tongue flicks. I figured if he was climbing his enclosure, he's trying to explore, and maybe he's hungry, but he literally ate 2 days ago, so maybe he's just getting fat. Oof, no nipples, that's your opinion. No nipples ever. He'll find a way to escape his enclosure like a snack. He's not gonna eat Cody. He's eating Gary. Wait, what did... He's eating Wormy. He ate Cody. Cody could not fit in this. People act... Okay, so, when I got him, I needed to stop at the grocery store because the grocery store was closing in 30 minutes and I wouldn't be able to make it back to the house and still go to the grocery store. So he was in his bag, sitting in my car, and I was like, I'm gonna have to take this snake inside with me. So I like deliberate on what I do. I'm like, oh, should I put him in my pocket? Should I keep him in the bag and just carry the bag around? And the best idea I could come up with was just to hold him in my hand and take him around the grocery store. It was very late at night. It was about 11:30, or I think it was 10:30 at night. So I just walked around a store with a little snack like this. I just had a snack on my hand like this and was getting my stuff, and nobody noticed. That was the best part. I was so scared someone was going to freak the fuck out because they saw a snake. Because people act weird around snakes. I was so scared someone was going to be scared of them and, like, freak out because there was a snake, you know. But, no, nobody noticed. And that's when I realized that as long as you're acting chill about something, no one's going to notice the weird shit you're doing. Like, most people are so caught up in their own lives, they're not going to notice that you have a snake. What South Park episode? I don't know. I don't know what South Park episode it was. The creepy lady with the snake. Literally me. I just had a snake wrapped around my fingers and he was fine with it. I mean, he does blend into my fingers really well. I probably just looked slightly deformed. I felt really bad because, like, I didn't want to traumatize him, you know, but also his enclosure needed some time to, like, get up to heat. I did have a mask on. Oh, he didn't have a mask on, though. Is everyone gonna be okay? I kind of want to... Okay, I want a pet hissing cockroach. I used to have a pet hissing cockroach, and he was the cutest thing in the entire world, and you go like this to him, and he'd go like... Tss, and it was so fucking cute. I miss having that hissing cockroach so much, because he was better than normal cockroaches, because he wouldn't skitter, you know? He wasn't really fast. You should have shouted, I have a snake. I think one guy noticed it, and it was a little Mexican man, and he did not care at all. He was completely okay with it. He, like, kind of smiled, and he was like, ah, and, like, walked by. But nobody else noticed it the entire time. I'm definitely gonna be in a People of Walmart video. It was a Kroger, but still. People of Kroger. Just me with my snake, with my fucking Pokemon mask on, and I think I was wearing, a Hammerfall jacket, my sports bra, and my workout pants. Make snack masks. Oh, it's such a great idea. But they don't look like generic cockroaches. They don't have wings or anything. He was really cute. He died though, probably because I think they sprayed for insects without my permission at my apartment. So I decided I'd never get one in an apartment again because it's just cruel, you know, because they randomly go in and spray for insects if you're not home, and I was in school at the time. So, I can get another pet hissing cockroach if I wanted to. Tiny is more cute than creepy. I try. I can make a snake fursuit. I want to make an axolotl fursuit really bad. I think an axolotl is going to be my next fursuit. Also, I want to make a video on some furry drama I found out about, but whatever. I suppose. Because the only thing to me that makes cockroaches creepy is how fast they move. So, like, when you have a slow-moving cockroach, it's literally just a little baby, you know? Aw, thank you, Angie. Or is it Angie? Aw, Monty is such a good name for a snake. Ooh, you hate cockroaches. But it's not like a normal cockroach. It's not like a house cockroach. Because I don't like I don't like German cockroaches or, like, American cockroaches very much. Like, they still kind of give me the creeps because it's like a dirty animal. But it's sort of my opinion on a mouse that I see free roaming and like a mouse that I see like in like someone's enclosure. An axolotl is like a little salamander. You have an axolotl. See, I don't make fursuits for commissions anymore, sadly, because I've had some troubles with that in the past. I wasn't charging enough for the I wasn't charging enough for like what I was needed to be doing, and my quality was sinking because of that. So I basically was producing a lot of products that nobody was happy with because I was charging too cheaply for them. So I stopped producing fursuits because I had to give a lot of refunds and basically taken out these like basically my fursuit commissions had been loans that I spent a lot of time making fursuits for. It sucked. So I don't make them anymore. Axolotls are about $25 each, unless you get like a pretty morph. Like if you want like a pretty morph, you could spend about $100. If you want a firefly, which is only made by 2 people and is like genetically changed in a lab, then that's going to cost you $250. Cockroaches can fly, but hissing cockroaches can't fly. They're too fat. But I don't like, and the thing is I don't like spending my free time making fursuits, is the thing, Mango. But I'm glad you're interested, and I love you. Please get amino. I have an amino, I just don't use it, ever. You love axolotls? They're so cute. I would love to have one, but they're very complicated to take care of, and I already have a complicated thing to take care of right here. He's so complicated. Hold on. Hey, little guy. Hey, little buddy. Okay, you fine now? You done crawling? Are you done? Are you done? I think he's done. I think he wore himself out, guys. Nope, never mind. Yeah, axolotls need water to live, but if you get a larval salamander, they look just like axolotls, and eventually they get to the point where they can breathe on land. Are cockroaches the Usain Bolt of insects? I think that's actually fleas. Fleas, I think, are the fastest creature in the world. I'm not sure. Like, compared to body size. Please link, please. It's just Tiny One Badger, I believe. What's a firefly axolotl? It's an axolotl that has a tail from a different axolotl embryo. So they'll take say a black axolotl and a gold axolotl, and they'll switch their tails. So they have the tail of like a different colored axolotl, and they do this sort of to test out. Like human limb regeneration to see how we can use that in what do you need help with? To see if we can like figure that out for humans, but also they're put into the pet trade because like they just have to humanely euthanize them. If not, like no one's gonna keep 1,000 axolotls for a pet, you know. What about Axl Rose? That's a musician, right? I should know who that is. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention either, Jefferson. I'm sorry. I pay very little attention because I'm an idiot. And it doesn't hurt the axolotl at all is the crazy part because he's from Guns N' Roses, right? I was wearing a Guns N' Roses shirt today, and I don't really listen to Guns N' Roses, and someone was like, "Oh, you like that band?" And I was like, my mom got me this shirt, and I just admitted though I was wearing a shirt to a band that I didn't really listen to, and she was like, "Oh, I really like Welcome to the Jungle and Sweet Child of Mine," and I was like, "I know those songs, I just couldn't tell you who did them." Axolotls they can take different body parts, which is cool. Oh, Discord link. Yes. I do have a Discord that I don't use. I'm not stupid, but I think I am sometimes. I definitely think I'm stupid. Like, basically, I've learned that it's so much easier just to admit you don't know something than to pretend that you know something you know nothing about. So if someone's like, hey, have you ever heard of blah, 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 I'm completely comfortable saying no from now on. Because I'm so tired of saying yes and, like, just waiting for them to explain it to me, you know? Hello, RealFX Cosplay, what's up? How you doing today? Do you do lighting with costumes? Because I love that kind of stuff. You're sleepy, Nadia? Why are you sleepy? What time is it for you? Isn't it, like, the morning for you? Look, I can tie him in a knot. Let me get your tail off you so you can move. How do you stop coughing? NyQuil with honey is, like, the best thing ever. They're the Frankenstein's monster version of Deadpool. They're a little bit, they're like, but the thing is, it doesn't hurt them or anything if they get a tail from another axolotl. It's just normal for them. They're just like, this is fine. I'm fine with this. Those who think they're stupid are actually very smart, or are just aware of the fact that they're stupid. 12 p.m. You can take a nap. 12 p.m. is a perfect time to take a nap. I would take a 12 p.m. nap. Thanks, Cuddles. I'll maybe eventually check. NyQuil and honey. There's this NyQuil with honey. It's like a new version that came out, and that stuff is like the jam. Also, I like NyQuil because you can't be sick if you're not, like, alive. I like... Blake, why do you keep saying you're handsome? I'm starting to think you're not very handsome, and you're just overcompensating. It's like when the truck thing doesn't ring true, because there's this guy at the gym who is the buffest human being I've ever seen in my life, and he drives the biggest lifted truck ever, and I talked to a girl who slept with him, and she said that he had a very normal-sized ding-dong, and I was like, oh, I was really hoping it was micro, but whatever. So apparently guys aren't always compensating for something, but whatever. That sounds really cool, Michelle. You can send it to me on my Twitter if you want. TinyOneBadger. Absolutely send that to me. My Twitter is TinyOneBadger. Oh, that's really cool. I've seen some stuff like that, but I haven't seen like what it can truly do like through fruition. It'd be real. My buddy Chris Folia used to do these videos called the greatest Pokemon trainer ever or something like that. He has a YouTube channel. It's just called Chris Folia, and he would do all of these CG effects with Pokemon, and like they'd throw out the Pokeball and it would show up, and he had to CG model all of it. And there's like 5 episodes, and they're actually pretty funny. You don't have NyQuil in Australia? That's sad. Is it like illegal? Ian, I'm sure you're very handsome. I'm very bad at opening my DMs. I'm sorry. Like, I have such anxiety tied to my DMs, and I don't know why I do. I just have a problem, and I don't know what it is. The Rock is a freaking OG. I wonder what kind of cycle he's on, because he's so big it almost seems like he doesn't cycle off ever. Because I know he's on some kind of gear, but I don't know what. Yep, TinyOneBadger, that is absolutely it, Michelle. Feel free to send it to me. Hello, Kyoki, how are you today? What snake is that? He is a ball python. He is a champagne pastel banana, which sounds like a really gross combination, but I'm sure he tastes great. Oh, right, Chris Rod, I forgot. That's because I was gonna get an iPad, and then I bought a snake instead of an iPad. Do you guys ever do that, where you're like, I'm saving up money for this, and then you pay for Vegas, and a snake, and the rest of you, and pay off your fursuit, and now you have no money left. And you're like, I just got paid, where did my money go? And now you only have $400 to get you through the rest of the month, because you're a fucking idiot. Now you get to sell art. No, I have money in my savings. I'm kidding. It's just I'm trying to budget, and I'm budgeting very poorly. Because I was noticing, I was like, my savings is not going to last me if, is not going to last me more than, 5 months if, anything were to happen, you know? So I was like, okay, he's not albino. He's not albino. He's a champagne pastel, banana. He's not albino. He doesn't have red eyes. He has blue eyes. He's a gazpacho banana. I don't know what that means. Is that a bad word? I don't know if it's a bad word or not. Because it's a funny sounding word. And I'm scared it's a bad word, guys. I hope that's not a bad word. Because last time I was calling some demons a thing that apparently turned out to be a bad word. If you've ever read Brer Rabbit, it's the other thing. They're made of tar. And they are infants. And I didn't know that that was a slur. And I was referring to these demons in a video game as those the entire time, because my mom used to read me those books and I thought it was a funny sounding word, and I didn't know that it was a racial slur. He's a blue-eyed banana. Does he bite? He hasn't even opened his mouth for me. I hope that's not what it means. Being an idiot would be buying a Blue-Eyed Lucy breed of the same snake. He's not a Blue-Eyed Lucy, but he looks a lot like one. He's not like an... Okay, so it's a food. I was really... What word? Firefox, so it's the word tar, and then it's like infant. It's like Brer Rabbit and his name is Cannoli. He's a cannoli. Where can you find my OCs? I have a few of them on Instagram. Oh, thank you, Jefferson. I will absolutely eat tacos with those. Thank you for the blue boy. I've been trying to budget like an adult, and the way that my budget works is that X amount of my income goes into my savings every month, and I need to keep doing that. And if I basically have it set up with my bank that if I take from my savings has really good like interest rates, I get a lot of money from it. But if I take from it, I'll get like a small fine. So it basically incentivizes me to only use the money in my checking account and not my savings. So like I can like watch my savings accrue, you know, so I can grow some monies. But by doing that, I'm really wait, Tor? I don't know. I think I said something wrong. On Instagram, I don't have a Tor OC. I'd like one. I think I've had some Centaur OCs. You almost bought a Blue-Eyed Lucy for... that's a little bit expensive for a Blue-Eyed Lucy, unless it's a female. Females tend to go for really expensive. Blue-Eyed Lucies are gorgeous, though. This guy was $300, and he's so cute. Oh, you looked it up. Yeah, I didn't know it was a racial slur, because I'm an idiot. And I was just freely calling them that in the video game, and someone was like, you probably shouldn't say that word. And I was like, why? And then I was like, oh. Thank you so much, Jefferson, for the blue boy. That's so stinking sweet of you. Adam is still the top supporter of the night because he's a goddamn sweetheart. Thank you so much. God, he's very active. I wonder what's going on. I think he might be trying to thermoregulate. I'm not sure. Oh, it looked up. He's a little baby. Look at him. I love him so much. I bet he can't recognize himself. I bet he has no idea what he is. He doesn't know he's a snack. He has no idea. I love him so much. I don't know. I like fawns, so probably a deer. Okay, so Blake is apparently no longer handsome. I don't know what happened in the 5 minutes since he's been handsome, but whatever. He's so cute. Where is he even going? Where must he be? He wants a mousy mouse. He already had one 2 days ago. He doesn't get a mouse. He might be hungry. Who knows? He's gonna go find a mouse somewhere. He's so cute. I love him so much. He's a little bracelet. We, like, match skin tones perfectly. We match. And people say you look like your pets, you know. I'm glad I look like him. He kind of tickles. It's great. Hello, liquid snake. I've got a solid snake right here. It wasn't a Burmese. What kind of snake was it, Casper? Where are you going? The way he's moving his muscles feels so funny. He need a pinky. I love deer sonas anyways. I have a deer, I have a My Little Pony deer sona, and she's really stinking cute. He looking for a computer mouse. Would you like this? Would you like this mouse? No, he's scared of it. He's scared of everything. Wait, so I get such differing results. Some people tell me to never feed frozen, and some people tell me that only feed frozen because it's safer and they don't have diseases or something. Mouse life matter. Mice taste better when they are alive. Do they? Do they? Well, I give him a lot of enrichment in general. Like, he's getting enrichment right now. I mean, he's on a road to nowhere, but still. Duh, I love him so much. Look at he's got a little line under his chin. He's so cute. I'm still kind of like, I can't believe he's mine, you know? I've never owned anything like this before. I've never had a hamster. I've never had, like, a sugar glider or anything. I wanted a sugar glider really bad. My mom never let me have a sugar glider, and I wanted one for, like, 2 years. I wanted one for so long. And she would never let me have one. And, then when I, like, went off to college, I never had the space for one, and she was like, see, you didn't really want a sugar glider anyway, and I was like, but I did want one, I just don't have the ability to have one anymore, which is probably for the better, because it would have been my mom taking care of it when I went off to college, obviously. How big will he get? He'll get about, 5 or 6 feet long, and very thick. He'll be a thick boy. Have I booped the snoot? Yes, I have booped the snoot. I boop him right in the snoot all the time. I'm trying to get him to be less head shy, so, like, I like to kind of play with his head and let him know that I'm not gonna hurt him, you know? Like, I haven't eaten him. He understands that I'm safe to be around, and I'm just a friend who plays with him. I don't think he understands what's going on. It's fine. Live's better as long as you handle your reptiles. As long as you're, like, watching, I guess. I don't know. I think a lot of people have issues with live because, like, no one wants to, like, see a mouse die. It sounds horrible. He's so chonk. He's so chonky right in his midsection. That's where the mouse is. He already ate. He's already eaten. That's why he's so chonky. I love how thick he is. He's gonna be a fat snake. And he's so boopable, too. He's getting a little antsy, so I'm gonna put him back in his cage. In his little snake den. And if he does anything, we'll definitely hear it. There you go, little guy. Thick. He's a thick noodle. Gotta boop the snoot. You gotta boop the snoot. It's a boopable snoot. He's so chonky. I can't wait until he gets fatter. I will be so excited when he gets to be, like, just a fat boy. He might, like, start noodling around back there. He was noodling around earlier, and it was so cute. You actually don't have to have a different enclosure for him to feed. That's not super necessary. Because I have a front open enclosure, so he's not going to try and snap at me anyways. Hello, Michelle. Welcome back. What'd you miss? I was holding my snack, and he's very cute. And I just put him to bed, even though he's nocturnal, so he's probably not going to bed. He's probably going to be awake for the next forever. He's going to be a very awake snake. One sec. Have I ever caught a Rhydon? Yes. They're Pokemon. Does he have a basking light? Ball pythons don't need basking lights. He has a heat mat. He has a heat mat because that's a little bit of a better, that's better for ball pythons because, they don't like being they don't like being out in the open and basking. Because all of their heat in the wild comes from termite mounds where they're in these very tiny enclosed areas. No, that's the perfect sized enclosure for his full-size form. Because once he gets to be about, that enclosure is 3 feet by a foot. You can see him squiggling around back there. Look at him. It's 3 feet by a foot, and unless he gets to be 5 feet long, that'll be the perfect enclosure for him for the rest of his life. And also, I'm not gonna make him. That's not gonna be like where he lives forever. Like I have guys who have full-size pythons in these 2 foot by 1 foot enclosures, and that's just where they live, and it's where they like to be. Like that's what most breeders keep them in. What? He's not gonna get belly burns because I have a thermostat. I have a thermostat right there, which keeps it at a solid 90 degrees, and 90 degrees is never going to burn him, and that's what he's supposed to be at. Heat mats are perfect for them. Yeah, I've made a few brushed yarn tails before. Every snake needs has different needs and different things that they need for a good quality of life, and for ball pythons, it's just important to retain heat, and you need to make sure they're getting moisture from somewhere. I do a moisture box, but you're totally allowed to keep them on moist bedding. Tiny one badger. It's tiny and the number 1 and badger, so tiny one badger. Tiny and then number 1 and then badger. What's he doing back there? He found his pumpkin. Oh, he's squiggling around his pumpkin. It's so cute. That enclosure is actually a bit big for him, from what I've heard, but he was climbing over the barriers, and I didn't want him to get Snake's on a plane with Cannoli. That'd be a great idea here for us, Texas. Sorry, I didn't read your thingy. You can see him crawling around on his pumpkin back there. He's so active right now. Wonder what he's doing. Moist. It'd be harder for me to make a fursuit on stream because I'd keep getting distracted by the chat. Tiny 420 badger. You can just look at him. He's trying to find a way out. Enslaved noodle. Free him. Wants to be freed. That's weird. Ball pythons are not supposed to be arboreal, but he's like, yep. Yeah, he's a champagne banana pastel. But he's a very white one. Usually they have a little bit more... Oh, what a spaz. Ugh. This is my son, guys. Oh, how are your toes, glow sticks? I hope you're feeling okay. Did he find his water? I hope he found his water. God, he's so dumb. He's so stupid. Exploring. I'm glad he's finally looking around his enclosure. Because I was scared he was never going to look around his enclosure at all. Give him things to climb on. It's weird because he has a lot of stuff to climb on, but they're not supposed to be climbers. Start drawing. Maybe one day. Oh, Michelle, it was a joke. That one was a joke. Spatula banana. What is he doing now? Where is he? Oh, he's on his rock. He has this, he has a hide that's right on his warm spot, and, he loves that hide more than life itself. He'll stay in that hide all day if you let him. What? I'm like a concerned mother. I'm gonna keep, I know he's walking around, so, walking around. They don't walk. I know he is moving around, so I'm like, okay, are you hurting yourself? I think he's gonna go under his water tub. His water bowl is his second favorite place to hide under, because it's the coolest spot in his enclosure. They do like to climb sometimes, I think. Because his water bowl is, it's hollow underneath, so he can fully fit under it. You want a snake? He's so cute. Do your research before you get a snake. Start with a corn or a ball python. Those are probably the easiest snakes you're going to find yourself with because they don't get too big, and their enclosure setup isn't too complicated. Like I said, $25 for a heat mat, $25 for a thermostat, $25 for a normal morph ball python. Go online, you can probably get a tank for $75, sometimes cheaper, $30, anywhere in that range. What am I gonna draw? I want to make some cannoli merch, so you can get a shirt that says "Holy moly cannoli." I think that'd be really cute. Oh, tie a balloon to him so I can find him. Would it stay? I guess if I tied it to his neck, I'd be able to find him. I'm scared the balloon would start floating him off the ground. He weighs very little. Where is he going? He's exploring. It's so cute. I'm so glad he's getting used to his enclosure. Cool beans. Hello, Nacrest. How are you today? My ball python is in his enclosure right now, and you can see him right there. He's his little head. That's his little head. He's finally exploring. I love him so much. Oh, I've never seen an albino lavender ball python. I want to see it. I was saying a normal morph is going to be $25, but my python was $300, and I got him for friend prices. Albino lavender ball python. What do those look like? That sounds gorgeous. Oh, those are beautiful. It looks like a clownfish. Draw tours. You want a cat? Get some cats and some rats. Just don't let them play together. He's climbing around on his rock. I love him so much. I love you too, Mango. Thanks for popping in. Sweet dreams. You can see him crawling on his rock. I love him so much. My cat is just a furry monster. She's not even cute about it. Tie a balloon to him. He's not a snack. He's a danger noodle. So dangerous. So dangerous. He's sitting on a rock. So danger. I have to pee. I'll be back after I pee, guys. Also, I should probably wash my hands. I'll be right back, guys. Gotta pee.
Hello, Cannoli. Hello, little baby. I love you.
Fucking fat. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Thanks for popping in, Mitch. I'm sorry I went to the bathroom. I hope you're still here. Thank you so much for popping in. That's so stinking sweet of you. Hey, now Camelot's not the only one with a naked snack. I've got a naked snack. Thank you so much for popping in, Mitch. It was so stinking sweet of you to pop in and drop like a freaking orange boy. That was so nice of you. Tear Stream 2020. What are you doing? I've got so many animals. What are you doing in there? He's making crunchy sounds, guys. What the fuck is he crunching on? I've got some, like, pumpkin-themed foliage in there that I, like, boil-washed, so, like, it's not gonna hurt him. Like, everything in his cage I've boiled. That's how much I love this fucking snake. Cannoli stole the show from me, guys, and now Mal's gonna steal it. Gonna steal it. Naycrest used a little nope rope. Basically a flying squirrel turtle. Tell me the bad news first, Dan Cohen. I demand bad news first. Unless the good news is pertinent to the bad news. Or, I mean, the bad news is pertinent to the good news. Like, I have good news. I'm cancer-free. Because the AIDS ate the cancer. Then tell it to me in the reverse order. But usually I want the bad news first, so you end with, like, a dollop on top of the turd instead of a turd on top of the dollop. I love cannoli, and I'm gonna call it mix between noodle and cannoli, because I love him so much. He's so pure. He's so great. Yeah, 1,000 subs with Just a Playlist was joking. It was a bad joke, but he was joking when he said, like, kill Cody and vote Trump. He was joking about that, guys. I maybe put, like, an r/s, like a /s when you do stuff like that, so people know you're being sarcastic. That's what they do on Reddit, and I think it's really stupid, but maybe it works. How big will he get? He won't be able to, he'll be, like, pretty big once he gets old enough. He'll get bigger every time he feeds. I can't wait till he sheds again. I think he's getting close to being in blue, because, like, his eyes are starting to get a little hazy. He's gonna be such a fat noodle. Oh, I'm so excited. Chopped the boobs off. You see, that's kind of sad. Oh, you got pumpkin pie? That sounds delicious. Here for us, Texas, that's sad. Angry Orchard do not taste as good as Reds. Also, they don't have twist-off caps, and, it's all just very sad. Okay, what's he doing? Is he going into his moisture box? No, he's sitting on the moisture box. God damn it. He's not gonna be moist, guys. Here for us, Texas. You're funny. You can see him right there. You can see his body right there. It's right there. He's been moving around pretty good. I think he likes the enclosure. I'm glad he's finally exploring. He didn't explore it all last night. He just stayed in his rock until the morning. Reds are so good, but all they had was Angry Orchard, and I thought that maybe they'd be comparable. They're better than the Rosé Angry Orchard, which were terrible. I can't find my bottle opener, so we get ghetto bottle opener today. I couldn't find my bottle opener literally anywhere. I like pumpkin flavored stuff a lot. It's like my favorite thing. I personally really enjoy pumpkin flavored stuff. If something tastes too beery, I probably won't be a huge fan of it. Oh, Strongbow is super good. They didn't have that either, though. I think Reds are my favorite, because I'm very used to the heartburn they give me. He's climbing, guys! He's climbing his enclosure. Where is he even trying to go? Where does he want to be? No one is certain. He's gonna fall over. He's gonna fall over. Let's wait until he falls over, guys. What did I just grab on? A beer? Where is he going? Where does he want to be right now? Smirnoff Ice is better. Smirnoff Ice tastes like heartburn. He fell. God damn it. This is my child, everyone. This is the stream now, guys. It's just watching the snake try to escape. And he's... Now Mal sees him. God, Mal, stop! No! Mal, no! Mal, no, that's not yours. It's not food. He was just checking on him. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Everything's okay. All of the fauna is doing well together. Oh god, now Mal knows there's something in there. God damn it. No, you can't stand. No, get down. Get down. God damn it. This is my life now, guys. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Maybe get him a branch to climb on. That might work. The thing is, I only got him flat-laying stuff because they're arboreal. So I thought that he was only going to want to be on the forest floor, you know? No, I don't think he's arboreal. I think he's the Now! That's not yours! Stop! Stop! Stop it! That's not yours! You're gonna stress him out. He's not gonna eat because of you. He heard a plop and now he's like, yep, this is mine now. What's the snake's name? His name is Cannoli. And I was like, what is this? Is this a new chew toy you have gotten me? Thank you, human. God damn it, he's gonna stress out Cannoli. You're gonna stress him out now. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stress him out, and you're not supposed to do that to the snake. I know there's something over there. It's not yours. Dirt boreal. Yes, he's dirt boreal. He's the opposite of arboreal. I keep Sometimes I use words to describe both the thing it is and both the thing it isn't, and I don't know why my brain works like that. He's not just curious. He wants to eat it. Mal? Mal? Stop. Mal! Mal! You're gonna make him scared. You're gonna scare him. You moved it! No. No. No, no, no. He knows something's in there. That's the problem. Put him outside. No, he's a dog. He belongs inside. He's an inside dog. Silly Doge. I mean, I know he's kind of curious and kind of hungry. Eat the snake. No! Don't eat the snake. Bad Mal. I'm just scared if he jumps up there and moves the cage back too much, it'll slide off of the heating pad. That's the only thing I'm really, like, scared of. Gonna have to kick him out. He'll maybe lose interest eventually. Oh, I know how to make him lose interest. Obviously. Wait, not that one. I need a stuffed animal I don't care about. I love all my stuffed animals. God damn it. No bully snack. No, go get a toy. Go get a toy. I like all my stuffed animals. I can't just let him eat one. I can't find a stuffed animal. I'll let him... No! Why is he so tall? Looks like it's snack for dinner. Oh boy. Go get a toy. Go get a toy that's not a snake. Pelts. No, stop. God damn it, I liked him better when he didn't think something was in there, is the problem. He knows it's in there. He's still. Okay, come on now. I'm gonna go get Mal a toy that's not a snake. Okay, low-key, what if I used this as the toy? What if I used this as the toy? Feed Mal sacrificial Turby. Yes! Snake Jesus and... Look at the snake. Look at the snake, though. His name is Hissy. Date of birth, April 4th, 1997. Mal! Stop. Nope, Mal! He's gonna confuse it with the snake. Mal, stop! Holy shit! Mal! you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Go get it. Dog of wisdom versus Sneck. Who will win? No one knows. I'm just scared he's gonna stress Cannoli out. I don't think Cannoli's stressed out because he's still wiggling around in there, but I'm scared Mal's gonna stress him out. Mal's a Chad. He really is. Mal? Mal, stop. Stop. Out. Mal, out. Or not. I don't care. Do you want up? Do you want up? Do you want up here? Do you want up here, Mal? Come on, up here. Up here. Oh, look at the cute dog. Mal's a mad lad. He kind of is. Train him to eat the snake. No, I'm not going to train him to eat my snake. So, how do you train a dog? Oh, the snakes are born stressed. Good. So Solid Snake is just a stressed out boy. Hello, the one and only W. What did Sony do this time? It's been so long since I've seen you. What's up? I hope you're doing well. I need to play more Resident Evil so you'll hang out with me again. Mal is literally a 4-year-old. He's looking at the snake now. And I'll let him look at it. He can totally look at it if he wants to. I just don't want him scaring the snake or moving the tank back. Thank you so much for the blue boy, the one and only W. What did Sony do to you this time? I need to know. I'm still mad about PT. And I don't know if that was Sony's doing, but I'm mad about it. The problem is he heard Cannoli plop down. That's the problem. I really do need more Resident Evil in my life. I do. I honestly do. Mal? Mal? Mal, I know you're about to do some shit, and you're not allowed to. I shouldn't pet him, but I should reward him for, like, not eating stuff. Oh, Sony's always awful. Okay. You still have PT? Me too. But I'm still mad. Stop. Nope, you don't get to look at it. You don't even get to look at it. You okay with this? I love this dog so much. I have the best dog, and I have the best snake, and I have the best cats. But I just wish they all lived harmoniously together. But generally, the cats fucking hate the dog, and the dog is ridiculously uncomfortably interested in anything else, and I think the snake's just scared of everything. Revelations? Yeah. Is there, like, a really good Resident Evil game I haven't played? Because Resident Evil 6 was not good. I did not enjoy any aspect of Resident Evil 6. Because they stopped being Resident Evil games? They stopped being an evil happening in a residence. Did anybody else notice that? Like, Resident Evil is about an evil in a residence. It's like 2 and 2. Hello, Kool-Aid Man, how are you today? But it's like, after the first one, they were like cops. Like a police station. I guess that could be a residence. That could technically be a residence. You know? Technically. And then they were like, entire fucking city. And I'm like, okay, so we're out of the residence idea. 4? It's an entire fucking city as well. Resident Evil, Code Veronica? Residence! It happened in a residence. Nintendo Pokemon games are the best thing ever. It's more about Biohazard. Now, is that... Oh, I'm thinking Quarantine. Which one's Bio... Mal? Stop. I know you know there's a snake in there, and the snake knows you're there. Oh, God. He's terrible. It's like, why did Resident Evil stop being about its namesake? The residence. Why? I don't understand. Villages and castles are residences. I suppose the last part happened in a castle. Yes, zombies do not care about police. Also, Mal? Stop it. He keeps jumping up there and it's cute, but I hate him. Kick Mal out. His food's in here, though. He just has to learn not to do the thing. Oh, yeah. Biohazard's the name of the series in Japan. I guess that makes more sense. That makes a little bit more sense. Why didn't I know that? Isn't there a Resident Evil Biohazard? In Japan, is it just called Biohazard? Biohazard. Like it's Biohazard, but it has to be an extra Biohazard. There's two. It's extra Biohazard. Mal? Look at this fucker. Hey, Kool-Aid Man, don't spam. We love you, but don't spam. You only have to say it once. We get it. We're okay with it. Meow! I know I should kick him out, but I love him a lot. Wrong commercial. I know I should kick him out, but I was kicked out as a kid. No, I wasn't. That was a lie. I don't want to abandon him, is the point. Yes, my Twitter account is me as Spider-Gwen, because I used to have Spider-Gwen hair. Oh no. Okay. I don't think he's gonna get up there again. I've yelled at him a lot. I don't think he's gonna get himself up there again. Oh my gosh, Resident Evil 1. I can't get past the snake. I genuinely can't get past the snake in Resident Evil 1. Wait, my Twitter is just Tiny One Badger. It's me in a Spider-Gwen costume. Other games from Nintendo that I can mention. What was the one? The bunny guy. He's from Nintendo, right? The guy who's like, looks like a bunny? I forget what his name is. He looks like a Digimon. I thought his games were really fun. Was he a Nintendo game? Wait, Star Fox! The one... Star Fox is a good game from Nintendo that's not those games. Oh, Super Mario Sunshine would be fun to play. I really want to play that. Would I become a dog? Dogs don't have thumbs, and I couldn't play video games anymore. If I could still play video games, I would still probably rather be a cat that could play video games. Because, like, cats have cuter tails. Unless it was a husky. I would totally have a husky tail. That is my Twitter. Nadia linked my Twitter. Star Fox created furries. I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I think Lion King 2 hit the mark sooner. Because do you know how many people I've met who had a crush on Kovu that wasn't just me? Let's talk about women. Okay, he lost interest. See, he left and he lost interest in the snake. Firefox, I never played the Star Fox games with airplanes in them. I played the one with dinosaurs. So I don't know if I'm the greatest knowledge when it comes to Star Fox games because I liked the ones with maybe a Pomeranian. I liked the ones where you had dinosaurs. And I know everyone hated Star Fox Adventures, but I liked it because I like dinosaurs and Crystal was really hot. The origin of furry conventions was a lot of people online at, like, AOL back in the fucking day, you know? The Lion King 2 was really good. And The Lion King's really good. Back in the day, the way that furry cons happened is people realized a lot of people, and it did start with Star Trek. A lot of people kind of related to animals. Crystal is the godmother of furries. And, they had names, and, like, solely the furry thing just happened. But, when the reason that furries got such a bad rap is because when the first furry convention was set to be made, they didn't think they had enough furries, and they were a very open community, so they also invited a lot of people, like, from BDSM communities and from some other different sex communities, because BDSM had puppy play at the time, and they considered that close enough to furry for pretty much everyone from the community to be like, okay, this is one of those conventions. So you had these guys who were just like, I like animals, do you like animals? And then you had people who were like, oh, he's drinking water. And then you had people who were like, hardcore BDSM leather, you know? And that's why furry conventions got such a bad rap very early on. Like, I remember on Animal Planet, I saw this thing that was like, furry conventions are these closed door, no camera events where people go in their fursuits. And I was like, oh, you can't bring a camera, that's crazy. And then I went to a furry convention, and it was just like out in fucking broad daylight. You went to a convention center, everyone was allowed in, you just weren't allowed in the dealer's inn if you didn't have a pass. Like, there were kids there, like, there were cute fursuits. Nothing was sexual about it unless you specifically went to the not safe for work area of the dealer's den. Like, kids could just like run around and like hug fursuits, and it was fine. Everything is cool. And I was like, why does everybody think furry conventions are these devious things when half the people here are 12? Oh, Robin Hood. Also, furries. 100%. Mal's under my table. If my computer gets unplugged, everyone blame Mal, okay? You feel uncomfortable? Well, I love you, Renton, anyways. How are you liking the name change, by the way, Renton? Is it sticking? Stop sniffing the microphone. Well, he just sneezed on me. Like, I think that we're just naturally prone to think that these little fuckers are cuter. Like, I think we're just prone to thinking that animals are cuter than humans. Because, like, the thing that we're supposed to find cute, because we have to find babies cute in order to keep them from dying. We have to find babies cute to keep them alive. So we find big eyes and large heads compared to bodies to be very adorable. And when it comes to animals, they tend to have very large heads and big eyes. Are you stuck? God, I just have two really dumb animals. You found an eBay clone of Booper Nova's suit? Really? Oh my god, send it to me and Booper. I'm sure Booper would love to see that. They got Snoot. They got the Snoot. They got the Snoot, guys. Well, I'm gonna call you Renton for the rest of your life because, I see your name and I'm like, alright, that's the name. So, like, honestly, I think the internet is one of the greatest tools for change because when you think about it, if you read a name, that's the name you're gonna assume that's the name you're gonna assume, you know? You don't see dead names on the internet, you know? When are me and Cody getting married? I don't know. I mean, I'm also his sister and his daughter, so, and I'm apparently his ex-wife, so I don't know. I think there's gonna be some legality issues. Babies are ugly and a big note for me. Well, the thing is, we're supposed to find babies, okay, so the word that is supposed to be used is seductive. But seductive doesn't mean sexy. Seductive means, it draws you in. So we're supposed to find babies adorable so we don't kill them. Because when a caveman sees something that screams a lot and can't defend itself and doesn't know how to kill a mammoth, they're like, this thing, we're gonna yeet it off a fucking cliff. But because they find the baby cute, they keep it alive. Because they're like, this is adorable. And then it finally becomes useful, and that's when it stops being cute. That's what happened to me. I was a fucking adorable baby, and then I went through puberty and became useful, only I didn't. I did all of the phases. I became not adorable, and then I stopped. I became not adorable, but I never got to the useless stage, and people still want to yeet me off a cliff. It's fine. Well, please don't kill babies, Firefox. You're not supposed... Also, babies are supposed to look like their fathers. Like, babies naturally look more like their fathers because that means that the dad sees their genetics in it and that the dad doesn't kill it. Because humans are so... We're not very removed from animals. And if an... thanks, Holly. And if an animal sees a baby that is not its baby, generally it's gonna want to kill it unless it's a girl, because that means eventually it can have its way with it. You know? That makes sense to you guys? It is okay, lame. That is completely allowed in Alabama. Here in Bama, anything goes. No, I have been called... Would I let Resident Evil 8 Chris take me? Let me look up the Resident Evil 8 Chris. RE8 Chris. Let's see. Let's see what Resident Evil like Chris Redfield looks like. Thank you for the blue boy, by the way. Let's see. Um, guys, that's just the guy. That's just David Boreanaz. Am I crazy? Isn't that just David Boreanaz? That's literally just David Boreanaz, right? Which, by the way, I find David Boreanaz to be the sexiest man alive, so hell yeah. But, like, he doesn't have shoulder caps the size of his head anymore, and that's what I... Hello, Kurt, by the way, how are you today? So the answer to your question, the one and only W, is yes, but, I missed the old... But yes, but I missed the old one, but yes. But yes! Hello, Exotic the Floof. Where's the snack? He's back here. I'm gonna lock the doggy out. What is he doing? He's just sitting on a plant. Doggy gets locked out. One sec, guys. I'm gonna go wash my hands so I can pick up my steak, okay? So I can show my steak to Exotic the Floof, alright? I'll be right back. I just spilled water. Mouse dream. Meow. I love you. What are you looking for, little guy? I'm back. Hello, Estrella. How are you today? Everyone like the stream. Yes, please. I've got a snack. It's a snack stream, guys. It's entirely... Okay, so snakes kind of get loose scales sometimes. So sometimes you'll be petting them, and, like, you'll feel a scale come up, and you'll be like, I hope I didn't hurt you. So that's my snack. Isn't he cute? He's the best little boy in the world. I love him so much. He's the best. Isn't he great? Hello, Audric. How are you today? Hello, Travis. Also, Renton, you get to see my little guy. Kobe for accuracy and yeet for distance. Okay, I'm just making sure I understand how it goes. No, he's so cute. He's kind of cold. He's the best little snake in the entire world. I think he forgot where his heat mat is, because he's not a smart snake. Also, he's getting very wide at his butt, so I think he's gonna poop soon, and I'm not excited for that. I'm not excited for him to poop. He's a very chill snake. He's a very sweet snake, and I love him very much. Wee family, what kind of snake do you have? Is it a ball python? I hope so. I love balls. Not like that. Put a snake in a boot and tweet it. I have him in a mug. Why is it okay to feed mice to snakes but not kittens? Mice are not part of a complete diet for most animals, and most animals can get parasites from them. Snakes tend to have good enough digestion that they're not going to get a parasite from the mice. But you probably, you probably could feed a mouse to a cat, but you probably shouldn't because you don't want to encourage hunting in a cat because cats have killed off a lot of species. Everybody poops, but snake poop smells especially disgusting, doesn't it, little guy? Doesn't it, little boy? Boop. You have 2 ball pythons? What kind, Travis? This guy is a champagne banana pastel. He looks like a blue-eyed Lucy, because he literally has blue eyes, but he might develop some more yellow spots in his life, so he's not like a blue-eyed Lucy. That sounds so cute, wee family. I love normals. I think the normal coloration is absolutely gorgeous. This is Cannoli. I also call him Noodles, or Noodle. He's very adorable. The urge to do... I like ball pythons, so sometimes I just say I like balls, and it's a problem. It is a problem that I have. Ooh, what kind of phone, Exotic? Exotic is a floof. My snack is a naked boy. He's a cold boy, too. Are you supposed to be this cold? Are you this cold in nature? Do you want... I think you want to be cold because you're moving away from my face, which is warm. Boop. Here you go, little guy. Perfect. Yes, this is exactly what I want. Can you get Fall Guys on PC? I have Fall Guys on PC. I've played it many times. That's exactly what he is, Blake. Exactly that. Those are the things. Champagne banana pastel. He's so great. And right now he's looking for worms. I actually have a necklace made out of his shed. I think it's just up here. Where's your necklace? Where is the necklace I made of you? I'm not sure. Okay, I have no idea where I put it, but I did make a necklace of his first baby shed. And I love it very much. Oh, you're never gonna breed, Travis? Breeding is really annoying from what I can tell. My buddies use a refrigerator to store the eggs. I hope that's normal. He's the cutest thing ever, isn't he, Luna? I love him so much. The scary part about having a snake is you'll just, like, have him on you, and you're just like, alright, and then eventually you don't feel weight on you, and you're like, where did my snake go? And they're usually 5 feet away. Because they're surprisingly fast. Even though he doesn't act like it. Keep streaming GTA. I don't stream Fall Guys very much anymore. How often do they shed? Whenever they feel like getting a little bit thicker, so, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been through a shed cycle yet. I think he's only shed twice. Is he my first snake? Yes, he's my first snake. He's my starter snake. I went with a really expensive one, so, I don't kill him. I figure if I have an expensive snake, I'm going to put a lot of effort into him. Oh god, I've got a sneeze coming on. Crested geckos are so cute. I like snakes and I like geckos and I just like animals. I'm a huge animal lover, if you guys can't tell from the fact that I own like 8 furry things and like 1 scaly thing. I like every animal on this earth. The cool thing about animals is they serve such an interesting purpose. Every creature is needed to control another creature or to help keep other parts of their ecosystem in line. Like, their poop is useful. Like, everything about an animal is so unique to me that they have an impact on their environment and they change the world around them to suit what they need. Like, every animal is so necessary and so unique in their own way that, like, I can't help but love pretty much every animal on this earth. Except for mosquitoes, which, like, I know frogs eat them, but fuck mosquitoes, you know? Draw. I've got a snack, though, but I got a little baby. But there's a little baby. Oh, he got scared. Everyone's so scared of snakes, and I'm like, he's scared of everything, guys. It's fine. No wonder you found my channel, because I'm a furry. Snack. Yep, QB Shacks, I got a snack. Isn't he cute? Isn't he the best boy in the entire world? Biology with Tiny. Except mosquitoes, they suck. Exactly, Leogen. Mosquitoes just spread diseases and they're bad. Like, frogs can eat other animals. They can eat, like, fruit flies or cockroaches. Like, I just think, our world is so crazy. Isn't he the cutest thing ever? He's just chilling right now. He's fine with this. He is completely okay with the situation he's in, apparently. Draw my snake as an anthro. I think he'd be a little soy boy, honestly. I think that, like, he would be an adorable, like, little, femboy kind of dealy. Just, like, a very feminine little lad. Not too manly. Cute little boy. That's what he would be. But Travis, I didn't necessarily agree with the way that they introduced wolves because they didn't allow hunting for so long that wolves started to become a horrible invasive species to the area. Feed him in the bathtub. But the thing is, he's not, he's, are you okay, little guy? He just fell. Honestly, our ecosystem would be better off without humans, but, I think that we're almost getting to the point where humans are going to be better for the ecosystem than the, world can, provide for itself. Yeah, I know only the female mosquitoes bite. And actually, they've created male mosquitoes which create sterile stock, which is really interesting to me. He's concentrating on pooping, right? If he pooped in me, I would be so sad, but you'd be able to smell it immediately if a snake poops. And actually, they fart a little bit. Like Travis, my uncle lost his nature preserve to the fact that people weren't coming anymore because it was so dangerous with all the wolves running around and the fact the wolves ate all of the caribou. So the way that they were introduced was terrible, and I think they should have allowed hunting much earlier on them because hunting is so necessary to the ecosystem because of how much humans have fucked it. We literally we've killed off anything that is a natural predator to the largest predators we have. Snake poop stream. No. I'm so surprised he hasn't peed or pooped on me yet. I don't think he hasn't drank anything yet. He knows he has a water bowl because he sits under it all the time. I just don't know if he knows how to drink. Snakes fart really loud. Like, when a snake farts, you fucking hear it. It's horrifying. They're such interesting creatures. I think in a past life I was a biologist or something, because I'm so interested in, like, the way that animals affect their own climate and the way that animals, affect the world that they're in. But, as of now, that is just manifesting as me owning a snake. Hello, Dragonarts, how are you today? It looks like a white flexible chalk stick. He literally does. I love him so much. He's just a little flexible boy. And when you're holding a snake, remember not to like be too rough with it. Just let it decide where it wants to go. Like apparently he wanted to fall off of my hand. That's fine. Like never force a snake out of a ball if it's in one. That's awesome. Biology is the shit. Biology is one of my favorite subjects right up until it gets to microbiology and then it becomes math again. It feels like every subject eventually gets back to math. Did I pre-order my consoles? Yep, Cody woke up this morning and grabbed one. Like, he woke up at, like, Cody's never awake. Cody's never awake, so, like, when he wakes up before, like, 3 p.m., it's so weird to me. So, like, I saw him, like, get up, and I was like, oh, snap, he's awake, that's so crazy. And then I saw him go back in his room, and I was like, are you going to lay down again? And he was going to lay down again. I got the noodle, DJ Jackson, isn't he cute? My tank actually isn't bioactive. I would love a bioactive tank. I haven't figured out how to set one up for this enclosure yet, but once I do, I absolutely will. Because I want to get a bunch of different, like, colored... I want to get one of those duck isopods. The isopods that have the little rubber ducky faces. I want to get a few of those. I will draw Nadia, just not right now. I want to get... because they have so many cool looking isopods. I love... isopods, by the way, are roly-polies. That's all they are. That's just a fancy word for roly-polies. And they eat snake shed and snake poop, so you don't need to clean up their poop. So it's like the best enclosure you can get. So eventually he's going to have a bioactive enclosure, but not right now. But I love... They have so many... I'm going to go to a snake show and get a bunch of different isopods because I love them so much. If you guys don't know, a bioactive enclosure is an enclosure that can essentially clean itself because you put a bunch of bugs in it, like springtails and isopods. They're very popular with snake and gecko enclosures because you don't have to clean it. Corn snakes are such cool snakes to have. Corn snakes are the best starter snake. I think a ball python was maybe a little bit ambitious for me. Like, they're very chill snakes. They're good to have. But who eats the isopod poop? I think it just becomes dirt. Like... yeah, you can put like a layer of clay or marbles in the tank or something like that. I love it. I wish he was a hognose, because hognoses, when they get scared, they fake death, and it's so cute because, like, they'll roll on their stomach, but they don't understand when they're dead they don't move, so if you flip them back on their front, they still try to roll back on their stomach because they're just really dumb snakes. And I know they're scared and stressed out when they're in that point. Ooh, get a king snake. My next snake is probably going to be a Burmese python, because I've always wanted, like, a huge snake, like a snake that's going to get just larger than life. And I know Burmese pythons eat, like, oh god, I hope Cuddles isn't here. I know Burmese pythons tend to eat large rats and bunnies and stuff like that, but I know a bunny breeder, so if he has a rabbit that dies of natural causes, I'd just be able to feed it that. So, like, the cycle of life kind of goes on, you know? And obviously I wouldn't feed it a sick rabbit. I would feed it a rabbit that like died of old age, you know? Nudes, little noodles, little noodles. Cuz I don't want to feed a snake something that was I wouldn't want to feed a snake something that was killed to die, you know? Like I have a buddy that breeds rats, and whenever he has stillborns, he's gonna give them to me, so I don't have to. I'm sorry, Cuddles. I'm sorry. I love you. Hello, Dark. How are you today? Parzivia, is that your name, Dark Parzivia? Do you like my snake? He's so cute. He's been in disclosure most of the time, but he was being really wiggly, so I was like, all right, little snake stream. I broke your heart. I'm sorry, Carrie. I didn't mean to break your heart. Poor bunnies. The thing is, like, bunnies don't live forever, so eventually they have to pass away, and that's just how the life cycle works sometimes. Okay, that's fine. It's a white danger noodle. He is. He's not a blue-eyed Lucy, but he literally looks like a blue-eyed Lucy, because he has the very top of his eyes are blue. If you can see that, please focus. The very top of his eyes are blues. Zombie alien was killed to live, just so you guys know. White danger noodle. Avoid rich foods like chicken and piglets. Yeah, I would definitely go with because the thing about mice is they're literally the best diet for a snake. Like you don't have to put calcium powder on them. They're not too fatty. They are everything they need. So that's the cool thing about mice and rabbits is they're the best food for a snake. Have I ever been to a reptile convention? I've been to one. But I want to go to like a venom one, like one where there are venomous snakes too, because I'd love to see all the cobras and the danger noodles. Because I've only been to one that had like Burmese pythons and stuff. No, the thing is, Carrie, I love rabbits. I love them so much. Like they can be litter box trained. They're just such cool animals, and like it just. Of course, show the body respect. Don't like joke about it, you know. Like, I love rabbits. That's like the crummy part of owning a snake, is I love mice and I love rabbits, and rats are such cool little animals that have such good personalities and stuff like that. And, it just sucks that, like, but it sucks that that's just the way that nature works, you know? This guy cannot be a vegan. This guy cannot, live on plants. And, the way that he stays alive, and he wouldn't survive in the wild. Look at his coloration. He would not survive if I released him right now. He would immediately get eaten by a bird. The way that the life cycle works is he's got to eat something that was alive, you know? It's sad. I'm probably going to go to the one in Texas, because it's right around the time that I usually go to my family's house anyways. But I might actually go to the one in Florida. That'd be really fun. I'm going to get him on frozen thawed as fast as possible. He's right now only taking live, but I'm trying my best to get him on frozen thawed. Like I'm going to offer him frozen thawed before I offer him live, and he doesn't get to eat for 2 more weeks because he just ate yesterday. Yeah, I feel bad for the cow on my plate too, Nadia. Like I feel bad that we have to have this cycle of abuse for animals in order to get the proteins that we need in a day, you know? I would never necessarily be a vegan because I'm already very prone to disordered eating, so it's not good for me to change my diet too much, or else I wind up getting back into old habits. But I do feel bad when I eat an animal, and I do try to pay as much respect as I can, because cows are such cool animals. Cows are so intelligent and have so much personality, and it sucks that the meat industry is the way that it is. But there's only so much that I, as one person, can do, you know? And, like, I understand some people would never be able to own a snake, you know? But they're such important creatures. It's so important to tell people about how good they are for the environment, how good they are for environment control, and what they do in their own ecosystem. Huh. Honestly, QB Shacks, that's really all you can do sometimes. Like, my thing is, I used to volunteer at an animal shelter, and sometimes the nicest thing you could do for the animal was humanely euthanize it, because it was just too poorly abused, it had been through too much, and it sucks when that's the case. It really does. Lab-grown meat. Lab-grown meat would be really interesting if it didn't taste like a fart. I've heard it taste absolutely terrible. I would love it if we could get to a point where we could lab-grow or 3D print meat, so we wouldn't have to kill animals, but, the way that the industry is right now is the type of cows that are bred for meat could never be released back into the wild. So to go vegan would be to essentially have all of these cows that would be completely useless and have only been bred for meat. So it's almost genocide in a way, which I don't think that that's a good excuse for it, because these things were bred literally just for meat, you know. Um, don't do it with horses. That's bad. Horses don't like that very much. DJ Jackson, it is really interesting. There's this really awesome woman who's behind. Her name's Temperance, I believe. She's this autistic woman who has worked really hard in the in animal care and meat, and she has done Temple Granding, I think is her name. She's done some amazing work to basically make sure that the animal goes through as little suffering as possible when it is killed in the meat industry. Lab grown girlfriend, I would have one of those. Thanks, wee family. Thanks for popping in. I love you so much, and I hope you have an awesome rest of the day. And I hope your pythons do well, you little rescues. Temple Granding. She's done a lot of work to make sure that the animal goes through as little suffering as possible while it's going through the processing plants. I encourage you to actually look up anything by her, because she's done so much good work in her field. Because I think it's an actual fact that people with autism tend to relate more to animals than they do people, because I'm not really sure why that is, but it is very well documented that people with autism tend to do better with service dogs than they do their own parents. All right, I love you, Riverwolf. Thanks for popping in. Rent a girlfriend. That's a thing in Japan. You can rent girlfriends. He is so wiggly right now. They really are. They really are like night dwellers. Like, he's just going, man. Thanks for popping in, Riverwolf. I love you. Ooh, I want to go to, like, I haven't found too many animal facilities near me. I would love to volunteer again at a animal shelter, though. Really, QB Shacks? Okay. I think that's why a lot of people with autism wind up being furries. I don't have autism, but I am neurotypical. I am ADHD, and I like furry because I like the furry culture because I do relate a lot to animals. I relate a lot to people too, but I think animals are just some of the coolest creatures in the entire world, you know? So active. He really is. They're more active at night than they are during the day, and it's funny because I kept the light off all day because I was being stupid and I forgot that he needs a light cycle, but he still knows that it's nighttime. Snakes are little worms. He's a worm. He's a little mustache worm. I love him so much. He's so cool. He's just a curious little guy. Your brother ain't no furry. I'm glad your horsewife is doing well. Furry ADHD gang. What's up, sad pigeon? Are you a pigeon furry? Please tell me you're a pigeon furry. Nadia, depending on how much money they had, I would maybe do that, but it depends on the amount they're willing to pay. Lizards are actually, there are legless lizards, and they are considered different from snakes because they have ear holes, they have different types of scales, they have different types of teeth, and they can't only eat mice. They have to eat a variety diet. So a snake is not just a legless lizard. A legless lizard is its own breed. I think the furry fandom has done awesome work for a lot of people. Like, the brony fandom's done awesome work for a lot of people. I don't want to use a heat rock because they can't be set up with a thermostat, so they could get too warm. I like to use a heat mat because it gives a good ambient temperature to that side of the tank. It makes pretty much that entire side of the tank warm, and it can be used with a thermostat, which shuts it off when it gets too warm, and then turns it back on when it gets too cold. I'm not going to cut my snake in half. That'd be so mean. Oh, Mal just made a loud snorting noise outside of my door. I think Cody's home and working on the car. Kiwi Shacks, I'm a little more social in person. I was talking about that a little bit yesterday, how I agree with the reason we have to wear masks, obviously, but wearing masks has been really hard for me because I can't smile at people. And I tend to be fairly social. I didn't even realize how social I was, actually. And I can't really smile at people anymore. I can't really Ooh, avians, birdies. They're birdies. I can't really smile at people anymore, and I can't compliment people. Like, I had been doing this thing where every day I tried to compliment something about somebody. Like, if I saw someone and I liked their shirt, or I liked their hair, or that I liked their eye color, I just wanted to tell them, you know? That's one of my favorite, I try to be. Thank you so much, Amy C. um, I could. The thing, I don't. I've never. I thought about a basking light for him, but again, pythons like being really contained, and they live in termite mounds, which is where they get most of their warmth and their humidity. So I wanted to make sure that he had both a humidity box and heat from underneath under his den too. So when he went underneath his rock, he also got to be warm. So that's why I got that. What was I saying before? Anyways, so like I like complimenting people, and it feels like when I'm wearing a mask, it takes longer to get someone's attention, and the whole interaction becomes way more awkward. Because usually when I compliment someone, it's just a quick, "Hey, I really like your T-shirt," and I get to walk away. But now with the mask on, it's a, "Hey, I like your T-shirt," and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "I like your T-shirt," and they're like, and they look at me weird, and the entire interaction becomes way more awkward. And I hate that, you know. Okay, so I've just had to get used to awkward interactions. I'm not a normal person. I have learned very quickly that I just have to get used to people thinking that I'm weird, you know? And I have to be okay with that. I'm a furry. People are going to think I'm a fucking weirdo. It's fine, you know? But when it comes to interactions that I'm actively engaging in, that I'm starting, I feel so uncomfortable when I'm the one who comes out of the weirdo in the situation, who comes out as the weirdo in the situation. I hate it. Are you good, little guy? He's so active right now. He's just a slithery boy. Get him a strobe light. I think he'd hate that. I don't know if can snakes be epileptic? I haven't even Googled it. I haven't even Googled if you have the ability to, like, get scared of strobe lights. I don't even know. Alright, little guy. Oh, I love him so much. Okay, I'm gonna go put him in his enclosure and wash my hands, and then maybe we can get to an art stream for once in my life. Okay. Okay, bathroom. Ow. I have returned. Okay, let's see if Mal has forgotten about the tank. I don't know if he's forgotten about it. Oh, Cannoli's been moving around. Mal? You're not allowed to scare Cannoli, okay? He's wiggling around back there. That's crazy. He's so interested in everything right now. I love him so much. Where did I go? I went to the bathroom. Can Cher do the stream? Mal? 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 Okay, yep, you're out of here. Yep, you're out. He fell down. Stop being a little beach. I went to go yell at the Doge. Had to yell at the Doge and keep him out of here because he's gonna scare Cannoli, who's climbing his enclosure right now. Okay. Where'd my tablet go? Alright. Getting this plugged in. I care about the snake. I love him so much. You don't understand. Hello, Angelo. How are you today? Okay. Alright. Lights on. Tablet's not working. What is it? What did I write here? I like cats, Ulu. It literally sounds like he's in here. Alright, I'm going to reinstall the drivers real quick. That's probably going to take a few minutes. Let me go ahead and do that. And boop. And boop. Okay. Reinstalling my tablet driver. Should take a second or two. You live with 4 cats? What is he doing? What is he even doing? He's just exploring. I love him so much. It's gonna be an art stream. I just have to reinstall my tablet drivers. By the way, Amy, so are you sober or is it just your husband? And by the way, good luck on your journey with that. It's a really beautiful journey, and I hope it goes well for you. Do I watch anime? Yes. Yes, I do. I really like My Hero Academia right now. That's probably the main one that I've gotten into. But my buddy Plus Ultraman has been recommending a billion different things to me, so I'll try a bunch of things. I will tell Cody you love him. I don't know when he'll get home tonight. I thought he was home. Sexy horse. Absolutely. Amy, I'm glad. I hope that's going well for you. I really do. I went to an AA meeting once, and it was in my hometown. The hometown my dad had passed away in. And I met several people who had been in the program with my father, and I didn't know my father very well. And it was my tablet drivers are installing. I can't draw until my tablet drivers are installed, so I'm telling the story. So when I went to this AA meeting, it was a really interesting chance to get to see a side of my father that I had never known, because I had only known him, like, he divorced my mom when I was 1. Like, my mom and him got a divorce when I was 1 year old, and he had been in my life, but I never knew him as a person, you know. And he passed away when I was 10, so I knew he was a very intelligent man who struggled really hard with addiction. Oh, I agree, Monster Girl should be real. So, getting to meet people who said that he was amazing at chess and said that he told really good stories and that he was just the most intelligent man they'd ever met, but who just had, like, some hang-ups was one of the best experiences of my life. So I thought I would get up there and tell the story of my father. So everyone was at this AA meeting, and I said, hello, my name's Hannah. And they were like, hi, Hannah. And I was like, I'd never drank at that point. So I was like, I am 19 years sober. And they were like, they clapped for some reason. And I was like, and I don't really have a story with alcohol, but I have my father's story. So, you want to be the slime? Do that, Nadia. Absolutely do that. So, I explained that my father was the most intelligent man you would ever meet in your entire fucking life. He was working on both his, he was getting a master's degree and, like, a doctorate at the exact same time. He was like, able to do that at the same time. Smartest fucking man in the entire world. But he had hang-ups. He had a few hang-ups, and those hang-ups were the fact that he had very ample ability to get painkillers through his medical program. And his medical program was cool. Some of my best memories of my father were he would take, when I was just a little kid, I was just 4, he would take me to this huge lake, and he would throw something in the water, and it would puff up these huge clouds of white smoke. And I later learned that those were sodium, and he was stealing them from the lab to, like, make me smile. But he was also incredibly addicted to painkillers. It was completely... It broke him as a man, and my mom couldn't stay with him because of that, so she had to take my brother and I out of that situation, so I never knew a life with a father. And it was worse when I realized the life I could have had if he had continued pursuing his doctorate and hadn't pursued drugs. He would have been a millionaire. He was so smart. He was so gifted. But he was so burdened by this knowledge, he felt the need to mute it with drugs. And when I was 10, I got a phone call from my aunt, and he was drunk one day and fell on a chair and busted his head open. And when they went to the hospital, someone who knew him from the program said that he was a drug addict and didn't belong in this hospital and didn't have insurance, so they didn't treat him. And they put him in a wheelchair outside to take him to a hospital that would treat him. And he fell again. He got up from the, even though he had a security guard, he got up from the chair and he busted his head on the side of the side of the pavement, and that's what killed him. And my mom had to sue the hospital for malpractice, and she did. And that's what got me into college, her suing a hospital. But I lost my father because of that. I lost him because of drugs, and I lost him because of the stigma behind drugs. And I told that story at AA, and there was not a fucking dry eye in the room. I told it better than I told it on stream. I get teary-eyed because I never got to know my father, you know? I only got to know what the drugs had turned him into, you know? He was a cool dude. He was an awesome man, but he had gone through some shit in his life, and people judged him for that shit, and that's the reason that he died. And he wouldn't have been the same if he had survived. He wouldn't have had the brain that he had. Oh, you have snakes too, Josh? Catch and release snakes? Snakes are the coolest animal ever. Like, and I've gone through, like, this happened when I was 10, you know? I'm not super affected by it anymore. I get emotional when telling the story because it's a sad story, you know? Like, my father was a brilliant man who lost his life because of a bunch of shitty reasons, you know? And that's like, that's the USA healthcare system, that's drugs, that's people's stigma over others, that's so many different reasons. I love you too. I love all you guys so much. It's like, it's a shitty story, but I told that story at AA, and honestly, I think people are more affected by the stories of, people aren't as, snakes are the coolest animal ever. People aren't affected by what happened to you. When you go to AA and people just explain, like, shitty things happened to me, people aren't super affected by that. But when they see how it's affected the children of these people, how it's affected the people around them, it starts to... Cannoli just fell over. I love you too, Michelle. I love all you guys so much, and I'm glad you're dealing with my sob story, because I'm slightly tipsy and decided to tell the darkest story of my entire fucking life. AA is Alcoholics Anonymous. Hello, Reformer. How are you today? I went to AA and told the story of how my father passed away, and I think it actually affected some people. I wasn't expecting to get as emotional with it as I had. American Airlines, yes, Blake. Aw, Kendo Tommy, thanks for popping in. Yeah, I had to go through some shitty shit, but I was very young when it happened, and it only traumatized me a little bit. I was only unable to cry for like 5 years, guys. It's fine. Like, I was talking to my mom the other day, and she was like, "You were always such a happy kid." And I was a fucking crybaby as a kid. But right when I learned that my dad died, something, like, broke in me, and I didn't cry again until I was, like, 16. Like, I don't know what it was. It'll only be serious for, like, 5 minutes. Then I'll go back to talking about how my snake looks like scrotum. The fuck is going on in here? Just talking about how my dad died and the medical system didn't fucking help him, and then we sued them, and I got a lot of money and got to go to college. And we didn't get as much money as we deserved. Actually, when they settled out of court. They just decided to throw money at my mom so she would stop suing them. And when the judge looked at the case, he looked at the lawyer and was like, "Yeah, you're getting way less fucking money for this. You didn't have to do anything." So the lawyer only got half of what he was supposed to get. No, AA is like, even if you're, like, pick up a white chip, honestly. Even if you're not intending to, like, stop drinking alcohol, just if you want to, get better, just if you want to, like, learn some things and, like, fix some stuff about yourself, AA is a really good place to go to. Because, one, you learn some really boring stories. You learn stories about a guy who drinks beer every night and thinks that's a problem. And then you learn the fucked stories. Then you learn the stories of the guy who sold his son's bicycle to get weed and heroin and mixed them together and then, like, went on a drunk rampage and forgot 2 weeks of his life and wound up in Arizona with no pants on. Like, you get both of those stories, and it's still just fun to be around, and you get stale donuts. AA people know how to party. Oh my gosh, I love garter and corn snakes so much. Josh, I have this hilarious story. One time, a snake was crawling up our rafters, and I knew the rhyme. My mom didn't. I was like, red and yellow kills a fellow, red and black, you're okay, Jack. So it had red and black touching, it was a little milk snake, and I was like, Mom, can I grab it? I was like 16 at the time, and I was still like, Mom, can I touch it? And she was like, no, it could be venomous. And I was like, red and yellow kills a fellow, red and black, you're okay, Jack. And she was like, but what if it's red and yellow, you're okay, fellow, and red and black, you're not okay, Jack? And I'm like, in what world is that okay? In what world does that make sense? And she was like, she wouldn't let me hold the snake, and I really wanted to because it was really fucking cute. So now I have a snake that I forcibly hold. Am I dealing with my drinking? The thing is, I don't really have a drinking problem, is something that I've noticed. I enjoy drinking, and I like drinking on stream. I think it makes me more interesting. But, nothing bad has ever spawned from me drinking, you know? Like, if I take hard liquor too much, I will get a little bit cry-face. I will get a little bit sobby and tell Cody he's a bad person. But, I've never driven while drunk. I've never permanently messed up a relationship while drunk. Nothing bad has ever happened to me while inebriated. And I don't need to do it. I was able to quit for a month straight, and nothing bad happened, and I was fine. So, like, I don't drink because I have to. I drink because I want to. I know literally everybody with a drinking problem says that. But if I try to, I genuinely can stop drinking. And I'm fine with it. Have I ever had a kidney stone? Yes! Oh my god. I had this kidney infection last Christmas that, like, I started peeing. Okay, this is gross. This is gross. Warning, this is disgusting. I started peeing, like, this mucousy, stony concoction, and, like, my pee was, like, pink. And, I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever done. I love corn snakes. No, like, the thing is, I completely agree with people who teach kids that snakes aren't, like, a bother to society. Snakes are so important to the ecosystem. Anyways, back to my fucking kidney stone story. I peed out a kidney stone is the end of the story. I didn't pee for like 2 days, and I was like, something's wrong with me, and I really had to pee one day, and I like just pushed a little bit, and a like pea-sized spiky ass stone popped out of me. And now I don't drink as much soda as I used to. Drink water and lemon, guys. Okay. It was the most painful experience of my life, by the way. I peed out a spur. My streams are the best roller coasters of emotions. Like, you're gonna feel, you are going to cringe, you are going to cry, you're going to be like, aw, but you're gonna have a ride during my streams, and that's, these drivers are taking forever to install. Oh my god. My driver is only half installed, guys. I'm reinstalling my tablet drivers because, my tablet doesn't work, so, you know, it's good. I love you too, Angelo. Wait, Nadia, did you hear that I'm reinstalling my tablet drivers because my tablet's acting as a mouse? Like, I started using my tablet, and it literally, like, you'd go to a different spot on it, and it would act like a mouse. Imagine that out of a pee-pee. No! The thing is, I've never had a penis, so I don't know what it would be like to pee a stone out of it. Nadia, my tablet drivers are about halfway installed, which I should have better internet than this, but maybe I'm streaming, so it's like putting more power towards the stream than the drivers. I don't know. Downloading takes longer when I'm streaming. Hello, Scarab. How was work for you? Did you have a fun time? Did you have a good time while working? Where's the thing I'm looking for? I love you too, Amy. I hope you have an awesome day. Did you get an Xbox? I don't get why they have an Xbox X, but they also have an Xbox One X. And I wonder, how many people got the Xbox One X? It would take longer. Okay. Oh, okay, Scarab. I'm sorry you didn't have a good day at work. I hope you have a better day at work. What's Cannoli doing? He's just sitting there. Okay, I don't want to take him out when he's sitting there. Look at him. Ah, he's a little. Look at him. He's a little monster. You didn't get to punch any children? Not even one? Let me take him out. I'm gonna take him out again. I know I should. I mean, he's like moving around. So, you know, I wanna hold him. What does that mean? Oh, my tablet's not gonna work until its drivers get reinstalled, basically. He's a little danger noodle. He's the cutest little danger noodle, isn't he? Okay, I'm just gonna hold him like this and continue the conversation. Let me tell you guys, one of the best things that you can do for yourself is just, like, hit the gym really regularly. Like, you're gonna feel so much better about yourself. Like, once I started going to the gym really regularly, I noticed my mood got better. Isn't that weird? Isn't he cute? Camelot, Cody, where are you right now? Do you wanna see a snack? You wanna hold it? Isn't he great? He looks like a little scrotum. He's so cute. I love him so much. He's so flesh-colored. My brother was like, I see you opted for the uncircumcised one. Ah, the tapeworm. He's a little tapeworm, because he's got that little pointy thing on him. He's so cute. Mal is so interested in him, and I'm so sad that Mal learned that he exists. Ooh, jump roping's really fun. Like, if you get a weighted jump rope, you will not realize how much of a good workout that is. There's a Camelot in here, guys. You need to start working out. Like, seriously, guys, working out is the best thing that you can do for your body. Even if you're not doing it to lose weight. Even if you're just doing it to gain muscle, like, you'll feel so much better about yourself. I want to hear your pet snake story. Oh my gosh, what kind of snake did you have, Kendo Tommy? Where is the foreskin? Okay, maybe he's circumcised. Who knows? I walked around a Kroger just holding him like this because I was scared of leaving him in my car, and nobody cared. Like, nobody gave a crap that I had just a normal, like, a little baby snake in my hand. Well, I mean, nobody really noticed, but it's fine. Camelot's busy working on his thighs, more busy working on his car. No, when my friend was showing me that he was a boy, he, like, cracked him open like a glow stick. It was so scary. I was so worried for him, because my friend is his breeder. He breeds snakes. He, like, just went to him, and, like, a little thing popped out, and he was like, yep, that's a sperm plug. That's how you tell he's a boy. And I was like, is he okay? And he was fine, but whatever. Like a glow stick. I don't want to do it because I'm terrified that he'll die, so you guys don't get to experience that. I'm just walking around Kroger with a python in my hand. Cody's in his car with his new wife, happily married. Probably. New wife, sister, and daughter. No, like, seriously, there's this, like, one chick, and she's, like, 70, and she just works out, and she literally looks like she's, like, 40. I think working out, like, fixes you. Corn snakes are so great. How big do corn snakes get, Kendo Tommy? It's not, like, they don't get, like, super thick, but they get really long, right? Which is the worst, honestly. You want more thickness, honestly. That's why I like ball pythons. They get thicker. He's a little churro. I am Cody's daughter, girlfriend, ex-wife, and daughter. Remember that, guys? No, I'm his roommate. I'm literally just his roommate. And everyone's like, is that your daughter? Is that your sister? Is that your girlfriend? Is that your ex-wife? Is that your current wife? Yes to all, apparently. Keeps anyone young for sure. Banjo-Kazooie stream. That'd be cute. Oh my god. Where is he even going? He doesn't even know where he is. He's too dumb. But look how... Ah, look at those rolls. Oh, he's so rolly. Ah, look how thick he is. He's a thick boy. It started with the ex-wife rumor. It just got worse from there. I'm literally just his friend. I don't get... Okay, I was scared of taking him into a grocery store because I was scared someone was going to have... Like, people react so dumb out of fear. They, like, start kicking and screaming and flailing, and I was so scared someone was going to knock him out of my hand. And it's like, he obviously needs to be there. God, I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the best person. Aw, he was a thick boy, Kendo Tommy. Blake is the ex-wife. You like memes like they're drugs. Memes are drugs. No, we're just close because we're literally best friends. I, like, don't want to be in a relationship, and he doesn't either, so we work as best friends because, like, there's never anyone coming between us. Aw, Soggy Socks, do you like him? He's a little white snack. He's just a little snacky snack. Are you good up there? You're not gonna fall this time like you did last time? Where is he even going? He doesn't know. He doesn't know where he goes. Finally, someone agrees. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know how life works. He knows not about taxes. And I'm glad you send me memes. I need memes. Memes make me go round. I wish tree pythons were nicer. Green tree snakes tend to be a little bit, terrible. They tend to be really snappy. Would I sell my soul for unlimited power? If at the implication of a soul existing, I wouldn't sell it because when you imply a soul exists, you're getting 50 years of, like, unlimited power, whatever that means. I would sell my soul for immortality, maybe, but, like, when you imply a soul exists, you're immediately implying a expiration date that doesn't meet the amount that you paid for it. Does that make any sense? Like, your soul is supposedly eternal, but your unlimited power is for the rest of your lifetime. Amy. Please don't throw a shopping cart at my python. He's too sweet. He will not hurt you. He doesn't even wrap his prey. He's too dumb. He doesn't even know what food is. You have to convince him that it is food. He is scared of food. You would faint with the snake around your neck. Really? He's like a foot long. He's not even that big. How big are you? He's not even that long of a snake. Sell your soul for a Klondike bar. Maybe. Who's a good boy? Pet and kiss the snake. Kiss the snoot. His head kind of looks vulgar, though. His head is very, phallic. Is it a lust demon, Nadia? Ooh, The Witcher is such a hard game to play. Like, The Witcher, you basically need a college course to figure out how to play the first one. The Hannah Snake mustache. He's a mustache. Oh, he smells so snake. He's only gonna get to be about 5 feet long. He's not gonna be that big. I only know, like, 2 people with COVID right now. It's, like, my sister's grandma, who's doing fine. Stepsister's grandma, by the way. Ex-stepsister's grandma. Whatever, who cares? He's kind and fed. It's a python head. He literally just ate yesterday. That's why he's so thick. Snacks. As long as it's a sexy buyer. You would love to have a bird or a lizard. Leopard geckos are really fun to have. Leopard geckos are such cool little animals. Is 5 feet big for a snake? I mean, I guess I'm comparing them to Burmese pythons, which can get to be like 20 feet long. Or is it retics that get to be that big? I'm gonna Google it real quick. Just like the list of your insecurities. I'm gonna Google how big retics get. God, literally David Boreanaz. How big do I'm not spelling any of this right. Burmese pythons get. Why are you squeezing my arm so hard, baby? Okay, hopefully Google figures out what I was going for. Burmese pythons get to be 25 feet, and reticulated pythons get. It's like the size of your pee-pee. That's not a, that's a, and reticulated pythons can get to be about 21 feet in length. They can get to be up to 21 feet in length. So, I would like a Burmese python, which can get to be 23 feet in length. These guys only get to be about 5 or 6 feet in length. For example, he's a ball python. He trying to eat my arm. No, he's not. See, I haven't even seen his mouth open. He hasn't even yawned for me. I wish he would. Well, he's not gonna eat. He's not gonna eat me is the thing. He'll never get big enough to eat me. A Burmese python could technically eat me, but they're not going to. Like, a Burmese python's probably gonna eat the shit that you give to it, you know? That's... well, I don't have a Burmese or a reticulated python. I have a ball python, which only get to be about 6 feet. Burmese would eat me. Burmese pythons could probably eat me, but they'd rather eat a rabbit. Ball pythons are ball pythons are pretty tiny. Like, considering the snake world. Like, a king cobra can get to be 12 feet in length, you know? And king cobras are apparently the scurriest snake of all, even though they're not the most venomous snake, even though everyone thinks they are. What is the... 5 feet. That's about as tall as I am. He's gonna be taller than me one day, maybe. Let's have a shot of fireball for the snake. Alright, you guys give me some F's in the chat for the snake. Why are you squiggling so much? He doesn't even know where he's going. The snake probably does have more muscle than me. I would never start with a venomous snake. Well, I mean, you already keep snakes. Just remember not to free handle. I hear venomous snakes are fun to take care of, but very difficult. Like, it's a huge learning curve. Always start with a snake that lives in your area, so you have anti-venom nearby. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. Oh my god, fireball. Toxic. Isn't he cute? Let the snake take a shot. Okay. Take your shot. Don't lick it. Take your shot. Stop. No, don't go in there. Need a permit for that. You do need a permit for venomous snakes. There's this guy on TikTok. He's called like Hippie Herp or something like that. Because when you go herping, you're looking for reptiles. So people say herp as like there's like herptophiles, which are just people that like snakes, you know. So a herper is someone who likes snakes and reptiles and stuff. And he works at a venomous snake like sanctuary. Hell yeah. Don't give the snake alcohol. Snake does not want alcohol. Snake eater, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. He's got some good taste. He likes Fireball. He's so squiggly tonight. It's weird. He's not usually... He's very rarely... He wasn't this active earlier. Maybe he's just a curious snake. If so, I'm very excited. Because he's not, like, hissy with me. He's not mad or anything. He seems to just be excited to get held. Snake eater. Yeah, here you go. Fine with this. Is okay with this. Let's see how he gets out. Okay. Through the top. Okay, boop. He's gonna find his way out. He's a boop noodle. You guys can see him. Boop. Snack. And a snack. He knows he's got an audience. Sing the entire song, please. How does it go? What a thrill. With the darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. Something like that. I don't know. Boop de snoot. Boop de snoot. Boop. 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 Boop the snoot. Turn Cannoli into a circus snack. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime is the way I fly to you. I don't know that line. I don't know that note. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Some days you crawl through the rain. Some days you feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, this trial to survive until the day we see new light or something like that. I don't know. Got a female cramp? Have fun with that, Soggy. Oh god, female cramps suck. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. I would love to have vocal training, because I feel like I'm not a great singer. But I feel like I could be good with vocal training, you know? Because right now I don't know how notes work. Sing to that snake. Because he's a snack eater. He's not a snake-eating snake, he's just a snake. Cody's outside, I can hear him. He's a little snack. He's a little snack. He's a little snacky, 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 snacky snack. Look at the snack. Snacky, snacky, snack. The brown taipan I know is a pretty dangerous snack. Lucky snack. He's a little snack. Look how fast he goes. Where is he even going? No one knows. He doesn't even know where he's off to. How are these drivers still not downloaded? They're 80% done. God, my computer goes slow when it's downloading stuff. What is my life? I'm glad you guys like him so much. I like him a lot too. I don't know how Outcast goes. How does it go? He was so sleepy earlier today, and now he's so, like, curious about the world. Like, I think he's realized he's not gonna get hurt, so he's less scared, you know, and he's less skittish. But are you good at using a harmonica, Amy? Harmonicas are such interesting instruments. I wish I was better at them. He went backwards. It's so weird. Sing Wonderwall. So anyways, here's Wonderwall. Apparently anyone can sing Eye of the Tiger, I hear. Mal will eat him. I'm not gonna let Mal anywhere near him, thank you very much. Can you play Hallelujah on harmonica? I could do that. That's the only song I know on harmonica. That's the only song I know on any instrument, actually. Wonderwall is most people's favorite song to hear on guitar because everyone knows how to play it. I wish Cody had gotten food, but he didn't. Maybe I can convince him to go get Cookout, though. Cookout's the only thing open at this hour, which sucks. I wish things were open later. I wish these tablet drivers would download. Oh my god. I was gonna draw this stream, but I don't think I'll be able to. I was in a High School Musical in middle school. I played the guy who said a saw, and that was my whole line. That was all I did. Hello, Matt. How are you today? I'm playing with a snake. And he's fine with it, I'm sure. Where will he go? No one knows. I don't know anything by Lil Peep. Mucha Lucha was a TV show I used to watch. Oh god, please no. Where is he even going? He'll eat a shotgun. Oh my god, my favorite joke in Camelot's new video, he was like, I'm halfway there. Or something like that. He's like, I'm on the edge, putting a shotgun in my mouth, or some shit like that. And I don't know why, but it was so funny. Lucky Snake. It's because he gets to squiggle around, right? He's so squiggly. He's a mustache. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne looks like a lizard. Lil Wayne is the only human being I've ever seen who looks like a lizard. He's living proof of the fact that reptile people are a thing. Well, yes, Chad, I have to feed him eventually. He has to eat something. He's gonna get back on the microphone. I just feel it in my bones. Where's he gonna go? He's probably gonna plop down to the floor because he's kind of an idiot. He's a squiggly boy. Why do you guys think I know all these songs that I don't know? I wish I was more talented musically, but I am not. I can sometimes play the harmonica. That is the extent of my talent. What is my hair even doing today? I don't know. Oh, I might play Super Mario Sunshine next stream, because I have the capabilities of it. Where are you going? Yeah, he's a white snake. He is, pretty much perfectly white. He is a banana champagne pastel, but for some reason his morph is pretty much displaying as, pink and white. He's cute, though. He's not a blue-eyed Lucy, even though he has blue eyes, which I think is stupid, because I think any white snake with blue eyes should be called a blue-eyed Lucy, but nobody's allowing that. I played the first part of Twilight Princess, and he turns into a dog, which is great. What happened to Carrie? I don't know. Is Carrie still here? My grandma made my mom run over a snake with a car once. I don't know why. It was really mean of her. It looked like a big snake when I was a kid, but apparently it wasn't that big. I think it was just a garter snake. Does your guys' memory warp things? Like, when I was a kid, I went to pet I saw a snake just going across the path one day at a zoo, and I went to pet it, and it turns out it was an incredibly venomous king snake. Not a king snake. It was the one that was, like, red and yellow kills a fellow. It was that. I think a coral snake. It was an incredibly venomous snake that I was very excited to pet, and my mom pulled me away from it and said I couldn't pet it. Hello, Satanic Lives Matter. It's been a hot minute. How are you today? I can't believe Cody didn't finish Majora's Mask. What the heck? He should have finished it. I don't think I even played through that much of Twilight Princess. I don't even think I got to the point where you could turn into a dog. I, like, played for a little bit of it, and everyone told me I was playing on the Wii and that was the worst version, so I stopped playing it because everyone told me it was bad. Even though I knew it was a good game, they just told me it was the worst version of a good game. Where are you going? I don't even know where he wants to be right now. Snake mustache. He feels so smooth. He feels so good, so pure. Such a perfect little noodle. Teletubbies on PlayStation 1. I would absolutely play that game. That sounds like a game I would play. I have a fursona that kind of looks like a Teletubby. Oh, you have an iguana? Oh, I love iguanas. I like iguanas because they eat such weird things like spinach and leaves and stuff. I love them. You can feed them like spinach and blueberries with just calcium powder and they're like okay with that. Wait, is that Corla? I haven't seen Corla in a hot minute. I think they left. Tank. I wonder if Corla's ever gonna come back. I miss them. Teletubbies and chill. Isn't the Wii flipped because Link is left-handed? Aw, that's so cute. I know, like, someone was telling me you were supposed to feed greens to a leopard gecko, and I was like, leopard geckos are insectivores. They don't eat greens. And I think they were thinking of an iguana, so they were being dumb. I can't believe I finally got my snake. I cannot believe I own a snake now. I'm so happy about it. You're back! I missed you. I'm so glad you're back. I got my snake. I can't believe you're back. That's so exciting. Have you been here this entire time under a different name? Now I'm curious. Have you been spying on me? Geckos like crickets, do they? We had some great games. The Wii was a really fun console, but most of the games that I liked on the Wii were done better on other consoles for some reason. Like, my favorite games on the Wii were Okami, and Okami is really good on PlayStation. It's actually better on PlayStation. So it's weird. Where are you going? He's being so squiggly right now. I think I'm gonna have to put him back in his cage. Gotta go back in the enslaved noodle tank. Spying in a cardboard box. That's what we do as a snack. That's what we do, Scarab, when we're snacks. I'm so glad he's, like, curious and moving around. I was scared he was gonna be, like, this nervous little ball his entire life. Pretty Snake, thank you, Family Gamble. How are you doing today? He's a cute little baby, and I finally got him. It only took him 3 months to start fucking eating on his own. Like, you are a line with a mouth and a butthole. How did it take you so long to start eating? You have one purpose in life, which is to eat. Why did this take you so long? Or you could feed them dubia roaches, which won't eat their toes off. But most geckos aren't smart enough to hunt, so you generally have to hand feed them. I think that's about right, Josh. Oh, I want to start playing Pokemon Go a little bit more. Or, I haven't played much of the new Pokemon either. I haven't, like, picked up my Switch in, like, a year. It's literally just sitting next to me as a display item. He's a shiny Ekans. A shiny Ekans is green. Are there any other snake Pokemon? Giratina? He's a shiny Giratina. He looks like a shiny Giratina, right? Shiny Giratina is so gorgeous. Everyone needs a pet snake. I think everyone needs a pet snake. Old Corla. He's got a little line under his chin, and I don't know why, but I think it's so adorable. Can you please show your chin to people? I don't know how to switch his. I don't know how to switch the way that he's Ugh, he's like a tripod. I cannot turn him. I cannot turn him, or his body stays in one way. There's his chin. He's got a little line under his chin, and I think it's cute. Giratina is totally a snake. At least, the one form of it is. Shiny snack. Oh, I love Animal Crossing. I adore Animal Crossing. I just haven't played in a while. Oh, he could be a Seviper. He could be a Seviper. He's not a Viper. Or a Pit Viper. He could be... Oh, he's totally a Superior. Oh my god, he's totally a Superior. And, aren't... Oh, I'm thinking of Superworms. Never mind. Superworms are kind of fatty, right? Rayquaza is a dragon. He has arms. He has little armies. You want a Komodo dragon? Aren't they poisonous? Aren't their bites, like, incredibly toxic? You might do better with what am I thinking of? Like a monitor, like a river monitor? Like, water monitors tend to get really big in Komodo Dragony. You want a trained tiger? Yes, same. Tigers are the best animals in the world, aren't they? Okay, Cody's car is in the driveway, but he has not come in. He has not come into the house. Rayquaza is not poisonous. He is a flying type. But he's got arms, so he's not a snake, right? Okay, I'm gonna put him in his tank. I'm gonna put him back in his tank while I pee. Alright, be right back. Okay, be right back, guys. Cannoli stream. Sorry, I had to pee. What's up, guys? Indiana Jones hates snakes, but I don't. I think they're cute. Let's poop in the urinal. That's not a good idea. Nobody steal my snake. He's so cute. Look at him just squiggling around in the background. He loves his enclosure, man. I hope he doesn't hurt his nose. He's just squiggling around in there. Cody's home. Cody's back, guys. Subtract bug. You mean a struggle bug? Yeah, I have a heat mat for this neck. You can see the thermostat plugged in. You can see the thermostat right there. Cody, look, Cannoli's squiggling around. Cody. He went to the garage. He went down to the garage. Yeah, I have a heat mat because, as I can tell for pythons, since they don't usually like to climb, except Cannoli apparently loves to climb. Ooh, you're so warm. So, I like the, sorry, I lost train of thought. Anyways, so I like the heat mat because, it's the easiest way to control the temperature if you have a thermostat, because you just put a little thingy down in there that measures the temperature, and, it turns on and off the heat mat to keep the, temperature at whatever you set it to. Bush vipers are absolutely gorgeous. Reptiles are cold-blooded. They need to be worms. Where's the snake? He's, back there. He's crawling on his rock right now, attempting to get out. I don't know where he's going. Somewhere. His name's Cannoli. Yes, you can see him climbing back there. Cody! What? Cannoli's crawling around. Look at him. He's a snake. Yeah? That's what he does. He's just a slithery boy. I don't know why he's trying to climb, but it's fine. Oh, he's gonna fall. Oh, he's gonna fall. I'm scared he's gonna fall, guys. And wait till he pops down. Hey Brandon, what's up? Oh, thanks for popping in with the gold boy. That's really sweet of you. Hi, busy, bye. Thank you, it's really sweet of you. My snake just fell over. Thank you so much for the gold boy. It's really sweet of you to pop in a little bit before I leave. Cody, look at him. He's so cute. Huh? He's finally squiggling around his enclosure. Look at him.
He's just looking.
He's finally being a squiggle. And Mal knows he's there now, and it sucks.
He's just going straight up to the top. Look at him. He's going to the fucking top.
He's trying to get out.
He wants to take Splitter.
Guys, look at Cody's butt. Doesn't it look great? Look at his arm. Look how muscly that is. Look how muscle that is. He's even got a protein shake in his hand. God.
You gotta get big, bruh.
Look how buff he is, guys. Everyone appreciate Cody for a second.
This shirt doesn't make me look buff.
But you are buff.
Just makes me look round because it comes off my titties and just drapes down.
Just
so it makes me look like I have a gut.
Then just lift up your shirt.
I'm not about to show everybody my gut.
So you have a gut.
You looking at my gut?
You looking at my
Don't
gut?
look at my gut. Look at Mal, he's watching the fucking snake.
Oh, he'll climb up there.
He's getting tangled up in leaves and shit. This snake is.
He's not getting tangled.
His whole body's around a bunch of leaves.
He likes it. That's what's helping him climb up there. He's scaring me. He has scales, but they're not, like, pointed outwards for any reason. Sometimes you'll, like, catch a scale when you're, like, petting him. Cody's so interested in him. Both of them, God, like, father, like, son. And now Mal wants a protein shake. Mal will, like, climb up onto the dresser to try and get to the snake. Cody's trying to convince his son to leave, and he's not going to because his son sees movement in the tank, and he's like, that's a thing I can eat. Oh no, he's leaving. Or not. Who knows? Mal and Cannoli will be best friends. Surely. Cody, tell us an egg story. I don't know any egg stories. I never met Egg. My favorite story is when, Egg started sending Cody these weird text messages about how if he ever saw Cody again, he was gonna kill him. So we had to talk to the neighbor and say, hey, if you see a 500-pound man by our house, maybe tell us. So that was fun. And I was like, friend, snack, don't care, it both. Cody has a spicy video he's putting out tomorrow or the next day. It is a spicy... thank you. This is for our waffle date in Vegas. Are we gonna go to Vegas? Are you going to Vegas, Chris? If so, holy shit. Tablet driver. I'm leaving in 5 minutes, and the driver's installed, but it's also asking me to restart my computer. So, art stream next time, because I didn't realize my tablet wouldn't work on this computer. 500 pounds. He was a very fat man. I don't even know if he's dead. Guys, look at Cannoli squiggling around back there. He's so alive. Tell Cody he suck. Cody, you suck. I'm so glad you're going. The flight for us was only $130. It was going to be $400 out of the airport near us, but if we went to an airport a little bit further away, it was $130. How? How is it so cheap? I don't understand. Draw the penis. Draw penises. But it's gotta be with the B emoji. That's how you spell penis. It's with the B emoji and then penis. Well, not the P, it's enis. Egg dead. Ate the guts. Nadia, you don't suck. You're great. You're delightful, and I love you very much. And you're very talented. You draw Cannoli next stream. I might draw him later tonight after I make sure Cody doesn't get crushed by his car. Because he's about... I want to get off stream so I can go make sure Cody doesn't get crushed by his car. Because I'm scared. Because Cody's going to be working under his car. 5 mini peepees. But Cody is sucky boy. Everything going on with the Rona. Everything's very cheap right now. And I'm quite excited. And also, I'm like 95% sure I have antibodies towards Corona, so I'm not hurting anyone or getting hurt myself. Because I think I got Corona. Like, when I was really sick for like that week straight, I'm decently sure that was Corona. Because I stayed in a house with a bunch of people who had it, and I didn't get it. So I think I have antibodies. Like, that makes sense, right? Pinch Cody's underarm for me. I will absolutely do that for you, Chris Rod. I will absolutely do that for you. Don't let him work under the car alone. It's so heavy, and I'm so scared he's gonna die. I don't want Cody to die. He's my best friend. And I would prefer him not to die. Tiny with that double boy. The shark one. Is the shark one still available? Because if so, I'm on that. Your husband thinks the same thing. Like, I'm decently sure I got it. So, like, if I had papers saying that I had antibodies, do I have to wear a mask anymore? Cannoli, what are you doing? I don't even know where he's going. You can be reinfected? Okay, then never mind. Wow, it's so expensive. I can donate so much. Actually, I can't give blood. I don't weigh enough to give blood. I have to weigh 120 pounds to give blood. I weigh like 105. I have to gain 15 pounds to give blood. Like, how do people... Okay, I'm short. I'm very short. So I've never... The only substantial amount of weight I gained is when I went from 85 pounds to 105 pounds. And even then, that's not, like, a lot of weight that I put on. That's just putting on the weight to be a normal human being, you know? So, just wear a mask. I do wear a mask. I have one that looks like a Toxicity, which is my favorite Pokemon, and I wear that one, and sometimes I just wear the medical ones. But I can't give blood because I don't weigh but I got that muscle, so you'd think I'd be able to. I think I'm just gonna go in and not tell them about the weight restriction, and then it'll be fine. Well, Nadia, you can give blood. That's awesome. Also, I thought a great date idea, if you drink alcohol, is to give blood and then get, like, a six-pack and get super wasted because of the low blood alcohol content. Wouldn't that be a great date idea? Also, it depends on height. Height has a lot to do with weight, because, like, I'm short. I'm 4'11". Like, I'm super fucking short, so... Here for Texas, I think you're about the same weight as Cody. You have a mask on your site. Then weigh you. Must be weighed. I must be weighed. Anyways, guys, I need to go make sure Cody doesn't get a car to fall on him. But thank you so much, Adam, for being the top supporter of the night. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being in here for my snake stream. I didn't know a snake stream would be successful, but I'm glad you guys were in here and hanging out with me and Cannoli. Where the fuck is he? He's by his rock. Okay, he's by his rock. He likes it there. Great date idea for a waffle date. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Venus. Yeah, I fluctuate about 7 pounds. Just eat 15 pounds of food. That's a good idea. I'm just gonna drink a bunch of milk. But anyways, I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for being here. Angelo and Nadia. Good night, Amy, and good luck on your quest. Good night, Michelle, and DJ Jackson, and Chris Rod, and Scarab, and Liquid Snake, and Here For Us Texas, and Estrella, and Eduardo. And good night to all of you freaking people. Good night, Blake, even though you are problematic. How dare. Good night, QB Shax. Thanks for popping in and saying hi to my snake. Good night, Wyatt, and good night, Zombie Alien. Everyone say good night to Cannoli. He deserves it because he's a great snake. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being in here and hanging out with me. I love you all so freaking much, and I'm so glad you were in here, and I just love you guys. I'm just sub to Nadia. She's great. Sweet dreams, all you freaking people. Good night, Josh. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. May all your snakes do well. Good night, Michelle. Sweet dreams.